Good morning and happy Sunday. Welcome to day 3, Final Fantasy Randomizer Winter Marathon 2023. I'm your host, Luffy, for the next couple hours, and we got some fun stuff to get us going this morning on the East Coast morning for our Midwest and West Coast early morning friends. We have Sawney Wrath 11 doing some Ocarina of Time randomizer action with our good friend Maddie on crew. Maddie and Sawney, how you guys doing this morning?
Doing really good. I've been up for 7.5 hours, so and I still have another 7-ish hours to go. So yeah.
That was me yesterday, brother. I had my morning turned into being here for 14 hours without planning it, and I feel you. But it's for a good cause. It's for the children, right?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I mean, I've been up for 3 hours. I've had time to wake up and save a Foxo.
I'm surprised you even went to sleep.
Yeah,
I mean-
I'm weird like that for the kids. for the kids, we are either up or up early for the kids.
Right.
5 a.m. It's a fun time to wake up at.
So yeah, Ocarina of Time rando. I'm going to just jump into it, and we'll explain stuff as we're going. The only thing I'm going to preface this with is I'm going to need 6 total dungeon rewards, which one of which is already given as Link's pocket item, which is the Zora Sapphire this run. In order to access the Rainbow Bridge, which normally would get me into Ganon's castle, but I might be cheating my way in there as well. We'll find out. Maddie, you want to count me in?
All right, I'll count you in. So we'll start with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Nobody questioned the second 3.
I wasn't going to question it.
All right, as long as we're clear.
So, first things you may notice are that my tunic colors randomized, my button colors are randomized, Navi's color is randomized, and my heart color is randomized. Second thing you might notice, shop items are randomized.
Yay, shop sanity. If I recall correctly, the left ones are single purchase and the right ones are repeat purchase. So if you're looking for something like your Deku Shield, it'll generally be on the right side, unless it's one of these single ones that can come out of a chest.
Correct.
Yes. Why does the Link's Awakening player know so much about Ocarina of Time? Well, it's the other Zelda game that came out when I was young. So we're probably going to be grabbing everything we can in the woods here. A lot of it is very easy Sphere 0 checks for the most part. I imagine you're not going to be locked in here at all.
No, I do not have closed forest. I do have open forest. I have open door of time, so I can go straight to being an adult. And we've already gotten a couple items that I'm just kind of like about. Deku Nuts, though, are very powerful as they have a multitude of uses. One of which is for a boss that I absolutely will be fighting. It is Goma, the boss of the Deku Tree. And we'll go a little bit more into that once I get there.
I was going to say, will you be fighting it as child or adult on this one? I'm going to guess adult.
I'm going to fight it as child.
Really?
I
do
enjoy...
do you have Deku Tree open as adult at all? Oh. Ice traps.
I do. But only in the respect of I have to hover over and actually do my out of bounds walk and seam walk it.
Ah. The fun time. So if we're gonna get into a child dungeon, it's gonna be through cheating as an adult.
I mean, kind of.
Gonna say, oh hey, Ocarina.
Well,
that is excellent. That is a super necessary item for these runs.
That is absolutely huge. Now I just need some songs to go with it. And actually, funny thing about the ocarina is I don't entirely need it.
I know we could just play the bottle. It's a superior instrument.
We don't play the bottle though. We play. Oh, thanks, Gossip Stone. We play other items.
Yes. A glitch called the quick put away, if I recall correctly, where you
Ocarina items.
Oh, Ocarina items? Oh.
Yeah,
I know Quick Put Away can also play the Ocarina.
it can, but more often than not, it's used via OI.
Yes.
Zora Tunic at the graveyard. That could be needed, albeit not super likely. We're
Yeah, I was gonna
getting a
say, Zora
bunch of
Tunic is a
pieces of heart.
suggestion.
Very much so.
They give you way too much time for being underwater for this, and various glitches to avoid your boots time.
Yup. And I mean, I'll be using a glitch here very shortly in order to do a different method of forest escape. But we'll get to that when we get to that. I just need to make sure I don't hit C up.
Yep. Ah, we're
You know which glitch I'm using.
I do know which glitch you're using. Chat, can you guess which glitch he's gonna use if you are aware of the game? If not, make a guess. I'd love to hear what crazy things you think can happen in the first 3D Zelda game compared to some of the glitches from the prior 4 we've played today. Or last night. Or legally today.
Legally today.
Yep. Legally today. Mainly because we started at midnight, apparently.
Come on. There we go.
Alright. Just line her up and woo! There we go.
And that is a Navi dive.
Good old Navi dive. You can also do it with Ocarina through Ocarina diving, and there's all sorts of various fun divings in this game. It's a great time. Oh,
All right.
Hylian shield. That is a thing. I imagine you're gonna grab that.
Oh, yeah. And right now I'm actually in Zora's River out of Logic. Almost said Lake Hylia, but
Logic
we're
is
not
for
in Lake
starters.
Hylia yet. And what I'm going to do right now is just grab a little bit of information, see what I have kind of just residing over here. That's another piece of heart.
That's some vanilla, unless it's the winner.
If it's the winner piece of heart, then
We will not win.
we will not. Well, we kind of will win, but at the same time, we kind of won't.
Yeah, we'll win by proxy in that the game will be done, but we will not win because we will not winner.
Yep.
So grabbing that Coco for that shield, and that is because the shield, much like the Deku Nut, as a child you will rarely use these things. As an adult, realizing their potential, they are two of the biggest glitch enablers in this game, bombs being the other big one, but we at least used bombs as a kid. Sometimes.
I mean, I'm going to be using a method of accessing King Dodongo and Dodongo's Cavern that is actually viable within the glitchless run that keeps you from going through the entirety of DC.
Ooh. Alright. Question from me. Choose in Logic, yes, no?
Choose are technically not in Logic.
Choose not
these
in Logic?
settings right now.
So, bomb chews are entirely voluntary and don't show up in grass after you get them.
Correct.
Ooh. Bomb chews are great, though.
Oh, they absolutely are.
Yeah, choose in Logic probably one of my favorite settings that is added to Ocarina of Time Randomizer. Just because, A, getting them in grass is delicious and actually being able to use them. And they are as much a glitch enabler as bombs, if not slightly worse, considering they can crash the game in like 4 different ways.
It's a lot more than that.
Yeah, the 4 that I'm thinking of, if they ever go out of bounds, it's a bad time.
Correct.
If a Dodongo normal eats them, congratulations, you're having a bad time.
That is a hard crash.
They can be used for hovering and are significantly better because if they're not on the ground, they will explode instantly instead of waiting for bombs.
Correct.
And then number 4 is just the fact that you can hit them. So a lot of the times you will drop and then smack with sword to, again, just get that really fast bomb detonation, which can be used in like 30 different good uses.
So, as a kid, you might have used Zelda's Lullaby in order to access Zora's domain here. Well, who needs
Walls are a
Lullaby?
suggestion.
No, the waterfall's a suggestion.
What is a waterfall but a wall made of water? Which is even more suggestion-y.
I was about to say it's a wall that you technically can go through. Ooh, ice arrows, but that's about
Now,
it here. But I
Are
don't
those the
really
blue
need them.
fire arrows as well?
I
with your
actually
slings?
have that one on.
Hey, so that is an extra Ocarina of Time randomizer setting just to add a little bit more use to the ice arrows as well as to make them more useful and able to be used in logic. Because as they stand, they're just kind of vanilla gravy. They're very nice. They have a couple of cool uses, but you don't get to really use any of them. Whereas they've added blue fire arrows, meaning that they function similarly to blue fire, which gives them a number of very interesting uses. Number 1, obviously, melting red ice, because, kind of useful. But blue fire in and of itself has a bunch of weird functions that are not really used unless you are playing ROM hacks of this game that insist you know that they can do it. And one of those in particular is the muddy looking bombable walls do actually get destroyed by blue fire for some inexplicable reason that nobody knows.
It's actually thanks to a few people in the testing community. It's because of an error in the programming of how those walls were made.
Yes. There's a lot of suggestions for this game, including, and I imagine we'll see many of them with that shield, power crouch stabs.
Oh, very much so. And
That's
if I
it.
get a Deku Shield, we'll see those as a child too.
Oh yeah. With sticks. I was gonna say, the one glitch many kids will know, because I think it was published in a number of magazines, is the broken stick glitch, where you can double hit it off of a wall and basically have an infinite broken stick. So all of the power of a full Deku stick, which has the same damage value as the Master Sword, without any of it breaking after a single use. There was just
So, since I am here in Zora's domain, I'm going to go ahead and get the torch chest. And we made it with a lot of time to spare still. All right.
$5 whole. Or
$1, Bob.
it also could have been bombs, arrows, a number of different things. Until you pick up a quiver or a bomb bag, all bombs and arrows that you find in chests in this game, and I think the same is true of Deku Seeds, are all replaced with 5 rupees. So,
You are correct on that.
Yep, so if you ever see a lot of 5 rupees laying around, it's just because you're missing one of those fundamentals.
So here's a fun fact, because I don't know if the inputs are being shown on the stream, but on my end, I do have an input display, and Maddie can see it as well.
I can.
If you mash the B button while you're swimming, you just swim faster.
I know, right?
No explanation. You just do.
Yep. I don't remember if that's still in Ocarina of Time 3D as a dev intended, but granted, the 3D versions of this and Majora's Mask are not great. Much like the Link's Awakening remake, we just kind of pretend they don't exist sometimes.
I mean, to be fair, where a lot of stuff was fixed in the Switch make of Link's Awakening, there was a lot of stuff also broken.
Oh yeah, adding 3D to that game was a mistake.
Oh, very much so.
That said, it is an adorable art style, and I will fight for that. It is cute.
Alright, I think I'm going to go CAC next.
CAC makes sense. A couple of free checks. What's your trade status on this one? Are all the trade items randomized, or are we going to get... do you have to do masks vanilla?
Masks are vanilla, but the adult trade sequence just jumps straight to claim check because that sequence takes quite a while to do.
It do.
So that one I decided to expedite significantly. As for the Gold Skull Tula rewards, all of them are available as checks where important items can be.
Now, do you have the? I think it's the most recent version of the hint system where you can talk to those individual Skulltula cursed individuals and proceed to know what they will give you ahead of time.
Negative.
No. Oh, chat, we got a surprise box. Every 10 Skulltulas will get to open a new day on the advent calendar.
Dang. Piece of heart. Okay.
Vanilla again.
We might have to do the Dompe race. And actually, since I am sitting right here and I can get a quick $50, you know, let's get a quick $50.
Fastest $50 I've ever seen.
Andrew,
Don't
I did
tease
not
the
wish to
buttons.
talk to you again, but I will not tease your cuckoos.
Must maintain clean joke record.
I'm not going to tempt you with making a bad joke.
There's so many bad ones.
I know there are.
And the good old side hop right onto the fence. Also, I love that his dialogue doesn't change. Oh, hey, we didn't need that $50.
No, we didn't. Well, that's nice, but at the same time, that's unfortunate.
So I'm guessing that you didn't, or that the shop costs aren't randomized since you didn't check the blue fire arrow as well. Oh, hello.
They are very much randomized. Hi, Hookshot. How you doing?
I imagine within a range, so because you didn't check the blue fire arrows at all, and I was very curious about that.
I usually don't grab ice arrows anyway.
Yes, but think of the fake bow.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I just kind of shrug usually on it. I'm just because I'm more focused on, all right, where's what I need to be able to go? What can I do to get to it? And then, of course, the ultimate question, where in Hyrule are my light arrows?
True, and you're not sitting with a bottle at all anyway to do the trick in mind.
Correct.
Yeah, so just to explain the trick while we're back walking and headed into town to check our shops and such. If you have ice arrows or light arrows or fire arrows and no bow, you can still equip them as adult and then proceed to use another glitch that many people might know of overwriting items with your bottle. And when you do that with any of the elemental arrows, it does overwrite the bow. And then the game decides, oh, you have something in your bow slot. That must mean that you have bow and you are allowed to pick up arrows. And because you can pick up arrows, you can pick up arrows. All of one, because the game does recognize you don't have the quiver, but you have something in the bow slot. So it gets very confused unless you have one whole arrow.
So we just got Serenade of Water as well as a Deku Shield. There's a Slingshot for
And
120 bucks.
I'm just looking at those chews. They're just so...
As am I, but we're missing one factor on that.
Oh,
In
you
order
need
to
bomb
hold
bag
chews,
first?
we still need Bomb Bag.
Ah. Also, if you have chews in Logic, there's a bomb chew bag now too.
Yep.
And it's a little bit of a cursed model. That said, we're gonna hip hop up and grab the rupees that nobody knows about. There we go.
And we're not going to farm out just yet for Requiem. I'm not at a point that I would say I have quite enough to really go into Spirit.
That's fair. What I would have said was do it just so that you can get the check from that, because you got Ocarina already. And there is a check just for going into Spirit. You could also probably do all
there we
of
go.
Child. No, you'd still need either slingshot or boomerang to do all of child side.
I would need boomerang for Baronade.
Wait, Baronades in the Spirit Temple?
Oh, you're saying spirit.
Yeah.
I
You need
heard all
something
of
that's gonna hit the
child.
switch.
I
for
heard
the
all of
side.
child. And
No.
my thought process was child dungeons.
No.
But
I mean,
no,
yeah, just
you are
child
right.
side spirit. Yeah.
Yeah. But there's a slingshot for sale for another 125 rupees, I think it is.
Something like that. Did you grab the Skulltula in the guardhouse?
Not yet. And there's a reason I haven't yet.
Oh.
Because I'm going to go ahead and farm out my money, try to buy as much as I can right now, while I still have daylight. And then once it gets closer to nighttime, or if it does turn night before I actually finish this, as I screw up my alignment, I'll go ahead and grab the Skulltula. So first things first, because I'm going to need it for Spirit, I'm going to go ahead and buy the Slingshot.
Yes. Because that is kind of the bit, is like having Slingshot right there is sort of in my brain saying, yes, go do child side spirit.
It is for me as well. The other problem is I don't have magic, I don't have fire. So there is one check I will be, or at least one check I will be missing.
Which one would that be?
The Compass Chest in Spirit.
Why would you need 5? I'm 90% sure all of those you can get through just manipulation on walking. Oh, no, I know which one you're talking about now.
There you go. I was about to say, wait for it.
Brain. Because you have to kill all the bombos in that room just to get a torch up.
No, it's in the statue room. The Compass Chest is the statue room where you have to light the 2 torches down at the bottom.
Oh, I always just consider that an adult side check.
All right, so it is nighttime now. The bridge is coming up, so we're actually going to get some extra money out of this one. And
Yes.
then we're going to side hop and fall through the floor.
Yay! The floor is also a suggestion. Got them real fake floors.
Kind of hoping I get the Kokiri sword from one of these checks, because then I can do another fun little interaction.
Yeah.
Because you need to have the momentum from a jump slash in order to be able to do what I'm wanting to do.
Get jump slash with a stick.
You can't pull out a stick.
True, you do have the extra frame of needing to try to pull the stick out in the middle. Yep, I know what you're talking about. Or at least in terms of the jump slash momentum. What you're going to do with it, that's a different question.
You can actually get into the bazaar.
Ooh, minuet.
Okay, so we already have 2 dungeons that we can clear. We have Forest Temple, we have Deku Tree.
I was
We
say, how
have
are you getting into Forest Temple with Minuet only? You don't have bombs.
Minuet and Hookshot.
Oh, right, you have Hookshot. We gotta cheat to get in, right?
No, but we can cheat to get to the boss.
Can cheat to get to the boss. Just clip through the floor. It's real fake floors.
All right, so we get our weird egg here, as well as our first Gold Skulltula token.
Egu.
Good old Eggy Weggy.
Gonna say another quality of life
Hey!
question.
You mentioned this earlier.
I did. Who'da thunk?
Oh, and she's singing Gerudo Valley. Nice.
Do 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 do. No wait, that's Song of Storms.
All right. So we are going to go ahead and backwalk, and we got a little bit of time that we're going to be waiting. So there's going to be a slight bit of downtime as we're waiting for night's transition into day. So Luffy, if you got anything, by all means, take it away.
Right now, no new donations. I'm just kind of enjoying watching you play this game. Yeah, dirty little secret here. I never played Ocarina of Time. I didn't have a 64 growing up. I went right from Super Nintendo to PlayStation, so I'm trying to observe and learn. But we are here playing this game for a good cause, everyone out there in the chat. It's for the Burned Children's Fund of South Carolina is the charity we are playing for. The mission is to ease the recovery process for MUSC's pediatric burn patients through their families through supplies and training for the highest quality burn care, direct family support, and education. So all donations go toward this charity. Very excited to be taking part and partnering with them and doing this on this great weekend. And we got some really great Zelda going on, and watching Sony break games is kind of fun. So get your donations out there, and thanks for joining us on a Sunday.
I just
I would
realized
say.
my rupee count's at 69.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, we're really getting told to go to Spirit here.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Am I going to go to Spirit just yet? No.
Now we gotta buy the song first, at least.
Even after I buy the song? I'll go to at least get the one check, but that's it.
I was gonna say I'm also gonna make Luffy feel a little bit better. I didn't even get to go from Super Nintendo to anything because I lived in a Genesis household.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah, I know, right? My neighbors had Super Mario World, and I wanted nothing more than to play it all the time.
SMW is a good game.
SMW is an amazing game. Also, fun fact about the pots in that room. If you ever felt that, like, oh, hey, I got a couple of rupees to start, and then they suddenly dry up, it's actually because they all share, like, the same 3 or 4 flag IDs for whether they've been collected or not. So if you destroy everything in that room without picking up any of the rupees, they will all drop rupees. But the moment you pick one of them up, a handful of them will turn off for each one you pick up individually.
There we go. Okay, Requiem of Spirit is Prelude of Light. But it'll still warp us to Desert Colossus.
But why though? The song randomization for this is always one of those things. It's like it's a fun idea for like the novelty of it, but then I just like, it's one of those things that just seems like tedium for its own sake.
Say hi, Spirit, bye, Spirit.
Yep, we just want the check. Free check warehouse. Oh, yep, out. And you might be asking, hey, wait a minute, don't you need to be adult for Sheik to show up there? And the answer is no. No, the game never considers that you can get there as child first, so it just says the first time you enter, regardless of anything, just give him the thing.
An ice trap at the Lost Woods? I never would have guessed that.
Oh, yeah, no. Listed it on the bridge specifically?
Probably. I don't remember.
I'm gonna say, considering that we have Slingshot, I think that puts equip swapping in the order of the day for things you're able to do. Though how much you'd want to do it is a big question.
Equip swapping is not something I am extremely good at.
Who needs to be good?
Like, I have done it many times, but I've done it on console, not so much emulator.
That good old few frames of BizHawk lag.
Yep.
Everyone's favorite.
Always throws me off on my timing for it.
Yep. Because it seems the difference between when I want to play LADX, normally we use BGB because it's a very accurate emulator, and then swap over to BizHawk to do Archipelago stuff, and I'm like, oh, Boomerang. Which is the same reaction I have getting Boomerang in LADX, so you know it was entirely still an accurate statement.
I was about to say.
Yeah, hello, Boomerang, required for a boss, and like I'm almost tempted to ask you, like, try to fight Phantom Ganon as child if you're not good at Equip Swap, because there's so much I want to talk about how broken Boomerang is.
I mean, I'm gonna use the hook shot for hitting Phantom Ganon.
Oh, of course. But if you could use the Boomerang,
If I could use the boomerang, that would be a fun fight.
it's such a fun fight.
I mean,
Not
then
for
again,
Phantom Ganon, but
yeah, definitely not for Phantom Ganon.
yeah, he gets bullied enough.
It's just unfortunate that I don't have a bomb bag quite yet,
Yeah, bombs make life easier.
but I still have a lot of Sphere Zero checks to go through,
Oh yeah.
and I do mean a lot.
Also, fun fact: I did mention power crouch stabbing earlier.
It's going to be shown off here inside the Deku Tree against Goma, and on top of that, another glitch is going to be shown off alongside that.
Yes. If I have to guess, it's the one that makes sword go burr.
It's the one that makes sword into chainsaw.
Yes, excellent. We'll explain it when it comes up. But with Power Crouch Stab, what it does is when you shield and do the Crouch Stab, the devs did not assign a damage value to it. So because there's nothing assigned, the game has to go, oh no, what do we put there? And it just says, okay, what happened last? We'll do that. Because that's how life works. If you don't know the answer, the next answer on the test, you just proceed to write the same answer as the last one. It's fine. But if you haven't done any attack in that since you've entered a new area, it does have a default value, which is equivalent to sword. So you can't normally cut down Deku Babas with a stick, but if you haven't done any attacks in the new area and proceed to infinite sword glitch off of a crouch stab, you can cut them down. It's a fun time.
Actually, I'm about to make use of ISG here. If I can hit
There we
it.
go. Come on.
Nope.
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 Why? Okay.
Emu timing. It's great.
There it is.
There it is. So you can see it going, and that hitbox is still active even while on your back.
Yeah, it's a little destructive when you're climbing vines.
Yes, but only for Skulltulas. Other things decide that they don't like you because their hurtbox is bigger than their hitbox. And because it sticks, you can just tap the stick button and pull that out, and it's basically good as long as we're going. Until you swing again, or... Oh, there's a couple of other things that can get rid of it, like taking damage.
Swing again,
sometimes.
take damage, do a room transition, or shield.
Yes.
Hey, wallet refill. Good timing for that.
Cash money. Just like you could be giving cash money to the Burn Children's Fund people. Come on.
You know you want to.
I'm still on chat side. And I mean, legally, because of how they wrote it, that blanket's still on offer until the Build a Block finishes, even though it is technically Sunday.
Come on.
It's legally Sunday, but the Sunday prize isn't up yet.
Alright, so we're at 3 Gold Skulltula tokens right now. I can get a lot more, but we're at the point that we could actually go fight Goma now and be just fine. And I think I'm going to do one of the, well, my personal favorite, of the many iterations of the Deku Tree basement skip.
My favorite one is the one when you're adult in the room you were just in and just decide the floor doesn't exist. Woo!
So we're gonna go ahead and fall here, at least in order to, you know, hit this. Because right now we don't have fire, and we don't have magic in order to be able to do some things very quickly. So I'm going to need fire of some sort. And because I don't have a sword, I can't do another glitch called flame storage.
Yep. Wait, why can't you flame storage with a sword?
Because you have, even if you use a stick, it will still register the stick catching on fire before it actually breaks, and then it breaks the stick and does not store the flame.
Huh. Gonna say, because the method that I know for flame storage involves you just need to stand in the right way, put the stick away so that it passes through the flame as you do, and then the next time you pull it out, as long as that torch is still loaded, you will flame store.
Yeah, there are multiple ways to do flame storage. This is one of the more original methods, like super old method. Nope. Come on. There we go.
Yay!
So that was a mega side hop.
Yep.
Which is frame perfect in a -4 FPS game.
It's 20, thank you. A very crisp 20.
It is a very crisp 20, but I like making the joke of giving the FPSs different numbers on this.
I was gonna say, I've seen this running in Ship of Hurricane at higher frame rates, and it's like jarringly terrifying.
It is. Oh, I missed that one. Okay.
Also, fun fact, if you come into this room with hammer and like hit just the right spot, it just auto kills them all at the same time. And as a result, you get the pattern regardless of what it was.
Yep. All right, so Goma, we are going to store a jump slash to start, and then what we are going to do after that is we're going to power crouch stab into infinite sword glitch. If I can do this right. Except I didn't do it right. And that just unlocks Goma entirely and absolutely obliterates her.
Yep. Poor gal. She just wants to leave. I imagine we'll be seeing similar to other eye bosses in our Zelda games.
So what do we get here? We get money. Okay.
$5 whole. I mean, considering the amount of effort that needed to go in, that's about accurate.
Yeah.
You beat
Which-
Goma. Here's a pity prize.
Literally was no effort whatsoever, but the medallion we get is half of the Light Arrows cutscene medallions, which is the Shadow Medallion.
Speaking of $5, if everybody in chat donates a blue rupee, we can hit the goal of $3,000 out there. So, just saying.
Come on, we've passed 1,000 goal every time I've been on this stream so far. We can do it again.
We absolutely can.
I
You
believe
guys in
in you,
chat can make it happen. You're not the only one that believes in chat.
Yeah, and if chat doesn't believe in themselves, they just need to believe in the me that believes in them.
I'll believe in the you that believes in chat, that believes in me, that believes in you, that believes in chat.
What about just believing in the me that managed to get us back on schedule? Is that one good enough?
I mean, I believed you'd get us back on schedule.
I'm a miracle worker like that.
All right, so we got a hint earlier that Lon Lon Ranch is on the way of the hero. So, you know, we've kind of evaded it. We've done other Sphere Zeros. We've done Sphere 1s. We're still a child right now.
Still child, but everything in Lon Lon is doable now with Boomerang.
And on top of that, we have Ocarina. We've gotten Talon out of the castle area. So there are a lot of checks just sitting here. And by a lot, I mean 6.
Yeah, the main thing we want, though, is for Talon, Marin, or the windmill thing to be bombs. Because that means we might see a really fun glitch.
Or the Scrub Grotto.
Scrub Grotto could also be glitch. Or not that, but, yeah.
Excuse me. Nope, it's not you. You're one of them.
I say, why are you throwing them? Just pull your shield out.
Because I feel like throwing them.
You're wasting time. We gotta go fast.
Except I've lost... There it is. I was about to say, I lost where it went.
Yeah. Also easier to keep track of them when you shield, because then they just go on top of you. Iron boots.
Well, there's some irony.
That was terrible. Phoenix would be proud.
I know.
I was gonna say, where is Phoenix right now? Like, my God, Sony. And I'm just gonna say, I'm not gonna plug myself too bad here, but I'll see if I can get this donation train going. I just threw $10 on it for the kids and to see Sony keep breaking logic. So let's get those donations going, people. I'll start us off.
Oh, trust me, some logic's gonna be broken.
I was gonna say, what incentives are left to meet for the rest of the marathon for Sunday? I know I donated to one Sunday thing.
Let me see. Looking at what we got going on here. Hang on, I was on the bonus streams. Hang on, hold please. So Super Mario RPG, I think, still has the bid war going for file naming the characters. It looks like I don't see anything on there.
Right, the character limit on the file name is going to be 8 characters, so get what file name you want in for that.
And then we have for Castlevania Aria of Sorrow Reprise, upgrade difficulty from normal to hard mode, $0 of $80 met on that so far. We have the Final Fantasy Randomizer, Lord Fizzleby Forsaken Sadness save state swap race coming at 4:30. The bid war to force Forsaken A class, force Fizzle A class. Required Warmac has 10 of $80 met. Ooh, I might have to get down on that a little bit. And Fight Buff Bahamut has been met. Lastly, for the Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide tonight, the bid war to save or don't save Sid is still open, no donations yet, and the bid for do the Opera House performance yes or no is also open with no yes or no. So there can be really fake decided on what we get to see tonight for Worlds Collide, people.
And
There should have been a donation from Z2 that should have been put to yes on the opera, and I believe that was a $10 donation.
Yeah,
Nice.
I think the page is a little bit behind, but granted, it's been the overnight block, so
We'll bug Darkmoon when he wakes up to get that organized and true.
it's always Darkmoon's fault.
Yeah. Even when he's
Always.
asleep, it's always his fault.
Oh boy, a stick! I'm gonna
Could
pick it up.
Actually, do you have the graphics change for the stick upgrades and such?
Nope,
So that could have been stick upgrade.
it could have been, but alas it wasn't. And every time we play Serenade of Water, we game over.
I mean, it's a good song, but as a kid, you never use it because like it's so close to so many other things. I was gonna say, you know what? I'll also sweeten the pot on incentives if people want. As a little bit of extra bang for your buck, I did say during my run, if $50 or so got donated, that I would do a bonus run of one of the Lifinian League Final Fantasy seeds, which I am terrible at, which means y'all get to watch me be terrible as a bonus seed or a bonus run. But for every like $50, I'll consider one of those. Y'all can pick one of the 5, but donate to things. Come on, I want to see over 3K. Let's do it. I will torment myself with Final Fantasy for your pleasure.
I don't know if you just saw what song I got there, Maddie.
Sun Song, which is very sad to have just left Lon Lon with that.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
I can get back there pretty quick.
You also did pick up Bolero, which is very good because it can take you there.
Yep.
Boo, not getting this guy with just a stick.
I'm limited on my sticks right now.
True, and you do have Boomerang. Might as well use it.
Yep.
I was gonna say, your Skulltulas are randomized, right? I mean, a single
No.
Single Skulltula being a Skulltula? What? Is this even randomized?
If I were playing with Skull Sanity, I would also be playing with Key Sanity.
Truth. The best of sanities.
And I would also throw in Cow Sanity for the reason of why not.
And then we'd be here for 6 hours.
I mean, the last All Sanity seed I did, with glitchless logic took me 7.5 hours.
So I was close.
And that was all dungeons. Magic meter at market, so that's Bombchu Bowling. Gotta be.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's gotta be.
Actually,
other-
no.
It could be Poe.
It could be Poe. It could also be Chest Game.
Could also be chess game as well. Well, yeah, that could be second magic if it's chess game. Because I'm pretty sure the logic for Ocarina of Time is generally written like, hey, you need to have magic and lens to do chess game.
Correct. Granted, I could attempt it without going into the logic, but it's a 50-50 shot on each room. And there are 5 rooms that I have to get through, so you can do the math from there.
I think it's like 625 or something like that.
1 in 32.
I like my number better. My number is what it feels like.
Your number actually is what it feels like. All right, so we're going to take this Cucco and we're going to fly over here.
Yep.
Because what is this concept of gravity when you have a Cucco?
You say, what is gravity to a chicken? They don't believe in that. And if it doesn't, they don't believe in it, it can't hurt them.
So, could have gotten a free shield, but, you know, I regret nothing on spending 40 for a shield.
Don't even regret spending 80 on a Hylian shield. Like, shields are just too good.
Yep. They are absolutely necessary, but at this point, like, the Hylian shield in and of itself is not going to have much use because I have Mirror Shield. You don't say that Cac's on the way of the hero. That means I might have something to grab in Adult Cac.
Just trying to think of what you got there as child cac.
The only thing I have left that I can access as child is the Empress House.
Winner! Gagnon!
All right, we won.
Yay! All right, cool. Back it up. Next run.
Yeah, right. I got to think about what I want to do here. We're gonna hit the reset button.
Yeah, so I'd be considering adult by now just because of having hook shot, shield, everything.
That is exactly what I'm considering. There are 2 whole checks that I can do as child right now, with one of them also being intertwined with being adult, as it is just a grotto check. The other check is child fishing, which honestly, that's probably not a bad idea to go do real quick.
Yeah, considering you got Serenade, puts it a little bit closer to Village.
I mean, actually, I have one more check that I can do as I play the wrong song. Because I have Dompe and technically the Graves that I can move.
True. If you do fishing now, because I love the extra fish they added to make fishing tolerable.
I mean, on top of that, you don't have to worry about the 5% chance of the fish just letting go.
That said, I do have many a fond memory of fishing up barracuda back in the day.
Yeah.
That's what I named that logfish, barracuda.
I mean, I'm actually gonna go after barracuda.
Going for barracuda.
And it's because barracuda is the one that I always go after. Funny enough, that's actually what I named it as well as a kid.
Hey, we know what's up.
We do.
A, it's a really good rock song. B, it's a type of fish.
Yep.
I wish I was kidding. I had a family member that thought like a barracuda was a type of lion, and I'm like, what? I have never heard something so objectively wrong in my life.
All right, so I'm doing this with one hand right now.
The other hand, eating a delicious croissant witch.
Now I'm shaking out the other hand right now.
Yeah. Because I used to stand
Getting-
on the log to fish them, just because it was closer.
I just
Granted,
do this because why not?
I mean, when you don't have to worry about the 5%.
Yep. I just have to worry about holding down in some way, shape, or form.
Yep.
Also, fun fact about this fishing pond, and I don't know if you actually know this, Maddie.
Oh.
Did you know it's out of the middle of literally nowhere?
In terms of the map location?
Yep.
I did know that it's like very far away from 90% of everything in the game just because they mechanically put it that way. You can't out of bounds in or out of it. Well, short of voiding out anyway.
I was about to say you can out of bounds out of it, but you're going to void out.
Yeah, you won't find any other collision because it's just sitting on its own.
Yep.
Unlike the fairy fountains in Majora's Mask, which all connect to each other right next
And-
side by
And
side.
grottos.
And grottos. Grottos also all exist side by side.
Ah,
Oh! I mean,
that's all right.
it's excuse. I was gonna say it's excuse to go get Dompe, but wait, don't you have Nocturne?
No, but I have
Wait.
Sunsong.
You do have Sunsong, yeah. I was gonna say maybe grab Dompe and the Skull checks while waiting, but no, you got Sunsong.
What I really would like is,
The
of
best
course,
instrument bombs.
bombs. And then on top of that, I would like Song of Storms.
That would be lovely.
Because then I could do another glitch.
Yeah. Oh, another glitch, you say?
I could duplicate Skulltula tokens.
That's true. It's the one I never think of, because normally I watch people play Skull Sanity. Yeah, all you need is Boomerang and the ability to get into the Song of Storms grotto.
And bombs.
And bombs. Because you gotta bomb the wall at least the first time.
So, like I said, I've never played this game. What are you doing right here, jumping up like that? Is this getting you rupees that are kind of there?
There are
Yep.
3 invisible 20 rupees at the top of the chain, so and they are along the line of if the gate closed. So if you're standing up here with the gate closed, you could just walk along and get them.
Ah,
But they are one of the faster ways to just get money.
interesting. Okay, that's what I figured. I was just curious.
There's all sorts of invisible rupees hidden all over the place in game. Just little Easter eggs for you. Nintendo are lovely for that kind of thing. Just like when Mario Odyssey came out, I don't know if people would. God, no man, Mario Odyssey's like years old now.
Right?
Acknowledge the passage of time. No.
Right?
But Mario Odyssey had like coin stacks in all sorts of weird out of bounds areas, just as like little rewards that you found this nonsense. It's like you got here. Here you go. You're the only one who's gonna see this. Have it. It's yours, my friend.
Not to mention the movement tech that was actually within Odyssey was absolutely ridiculous.
Oh yeah. Like I've seen some of the high end runners on that one. It's just like, oh my god, help!
Yep. Okay, we have a bunch of Skulltula tokens we can get here. I believe I'm at 7 as it stands, so...
I remember 7. So you should be able to grab the 3 here and at least grab first reward. Probably Dompe if you're in that small time window.
Oh, I absolutely am, because I came in here right after it turned dark.
Perfect. Yeah, Dompe's a weird one.
Nice, got it.
Hey.
Off the Navi text at that.
And with no previous attack. Oh no, off the jump attack?
Yep.
Okay. Because normal stick swings do not break pots. Fun fact.
I think I may have just deleted it.
Should be
We'll
fine
find
if you
out here
only
in a
did.
sec. Nope,
No, you're
we're
fine.
good.
There's 10. So we're thinking Skulltula to Dompe to Adult.
Yep. And the less that I have to dupe, honestly, the better, because Skulltula duping takes a while to do.
Is true. It takes 400 years.
I'll put it this way. I had to dupe 46, and it took me about 38 minutes to do.
Oof. And the other thing is, if you mess up, you're done. You gotta restart.
I mean, if you collect the token before you leave the grotto, you're straight up done.
Yep. You're just like, well, that was fun.
We'll
I'll be
try
in my
again
trailer.
some other time.
I was gonna say, there's another Skulltula dupe that I've seen. It was only done on the GameCube version of the game, though.
You talking about the one that you unload and reload Lost Woods? The Lost
Yeah,
Woods area with
until you
Skulltula?
have the literal Skulltula cake.
Yep.
And kill them all and then just mash through all the Skulltula text.
And Dompe has stick upgrade. Perfect.
I mean, you know what? If he's gonna have anything, I'm happy it's stick upgrade.
Actually, at this point, I might be able to do quite a bit within Child Spirit as well, but
I was gonna say, you have basically all child items except for strength, and you don't need that for spirit, from my memory.
no, but I need strength for Adult Spirit. And that could be a bit of a problem. But
I mean,
also have
that sounds like
Sunsong.
non-glitcher talk.
Well, I don't have a way to really get past it right now either, because I don't have hovers.
You could do... Okay. And then this is my knowledge of very dumb tricks coming in. But you could do the triple slash pull-out hook shot to clip into the wall enough, and then just do the single
And
jump
seam
past
walk?
it. No, not seam
Yeah.
walk. Just do the jump.
Oh, I forgot about that one, yeah.
Yeah, there's that one, but that one requires knowing when you're clipped into a wall.
Yeah, and sometimes that's a little easier said than done in this game.
Yes, it is significantly easier said than done. Like I said, I know that the trick exists. That doesn't mean I can do it.
Alright, so we are pretty much done on the child side at this point.
Yeah, other than like checking some spirit stuff, but even then.
So
I mean,
we're gonna have to go adult.
yeah, I was gonna say the other thing that you could potentially do would be Navi dive to go to bottom of the well,
Bottom
but
of
at
the
this point there's
well.
not an well.
The without bombs or choose, that's
It's not ideal without those two things. Yeah, there's like
yeah,
3 or 4 checks.
and right
The-
now I have a whole bunch more I can do as adult.
But the bit is, and this could be me misinterpreting the hints, but it did say Kak was Way of the Hero, which could mean that there is something in either Shadow Temple or Bottom of the Well, because those both count as Kak locations.
It will say specifically bottom of the well or Shadow Temple.
Okay. I remember there was a time when it would incorporate them all and just be like, yep, this is here. Okay, so it could be anything there.
That was in earlier versions of the rando that
Hey.
it would do that. So you are correct.
Medi wins. 1
You do.
gold star. That makes 2 for this marathon.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure you've got 4 at least because of the $2,000 milestones reached.
Hey, 3 gold stars.
4.
4 whole gold stars.
Market on the Way of the Hero. Requiem at the Market. Taught is foolish. Okay, don't need to clear Ice Cavern. That's good to know.
Don't need to kill the Ice Cavern and don't need to come back here with Spirit Medallion. Because fun fact, light arrow cutscene. Shadow
Is a
medallion,
check.
spirit medallion.
It is a check that exists.
This game did a lot of tricking you into thinking you needed stuff. It's like, oh man, I need all of these medallions to make this bridge appear. Nah, man, just shadow and spirit, you'll be fine.
Yep. But that's in the vanilla game.
That is in the vanilla game. They did fix things for rando, as you do.
All right, so we're going to go to Sacred Forest Meadow first, just to go ahead and get this check out of the way. And then we're going to go straight to Death Mountain Crater.
Hey.
We're going to get another few
Quick
checks
check.
done.
I was gonna say, considering you haven't been to Goron City yet, this is just the perfect opportunity for it.
Well, here's the problem with Goron City. I don't have any way to handle explosives.
It's fine. You have... Man, if you had those ice arrows.
I still don't have a bottle.
Yeah, no, because you can use the bomb flowers that are there to talk to...
To stop the Goron.
Yes. And the only other way to do that, other than that, would be using...
I am going to cry.
Oh.
Did you see what I saw on top of the rock?
I saw that it was circular, and then I saw smoke, because I have bad eyes.
It's a strength upgrade.
Ooh. That's not, I mean... maybe it's just my knowledge of glitches, but I'm like, 1 strength upgrade, not good. 2 is when it's okay.
1 strength upgrade right now would allow me to do the Goron check and actually check the Goron City shop.
True, because you pick up the bomb.
Bingo.
Because yeah, normally, very glitched runners, 1 strength upgrade is bad because it means you can't get into Shadow Temple without, with using the... There's a super slide method to do it, where you like try to pick up a bush at the same
super
time
slide
as...
teleport.
Yeah, there you go. There is a very good argument to be made for Ocarina of Time being the most broken N64 game ever released, but also it's amazing because of that.
I mean, it's one of the most broken games in existence, really.
Yep.
Especially after the discovery of stale reference manipulation.
Yep. I love how everything has a weird fancy name too.
Right?
Man, if only that Rumble Pack did anything.
If
Got the
only I
Stone
had
of
Song of
Validation.
Storms. Yeah, we do have the Stone of Validation, actually. Okay, I saw it was blue. I didn't see what it was.
Because what blue would you have cared about? Because
I
long
mean-
shot's purple at this point.
I'm still grabbing it.
That's fair.
Might as well show off different ways to get some of the items. All right,
Oh,
so
yeah.
we have 2 shops here that we can check. And technically, we can play the shooting gallery. But the problem is we will only get a reward of a purple rupee. Speaking of purple rupees.
Because say,
Crap.
why will you only get a purple rupee?
Because I don't have a bow.
Oh.
There's a whole
Excited.
bunch of nothing here.
I know you can do child shooting without slingshot.
Yeah, child shooting you can do without slingshot. Adult shooting you can play, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I
it
didn't know
only
you-
yields a purple rupee.
I'd never tried to play it without bow. Oh, hey, look, bow. I wonder if that was on the way of the hero.
I think so. So here's the fun way to get into the house.
Yep, floors are a suggestion. Oh, hey,
Bomb
choose.
shoes!
Yay, life's good.
How many do I have? Okay, that's a 5. That's a 5-pack.
Hey, 5 is better than 0. Wishing those chews were in Logic now, weren't you?
Kind of. Because, like, kind of, sorta-ish. The problem... You know what I didn't do? The problem is that, like, even if they were in Logic... Okay, that's a nut.
Yep.
I wouldn't really get too terribly much out of them. However, and this is a big however, I can at least get the Goron City shop checks.
I wasn't even thinking Goron City shop checks. I was thinking, do you know the setup to do the 2 chews to light the eyes in Dodongo's cavern?
That is the glitchless setup that I was referring to.
So you know, and we'll be going to do that.
Yep, but the problem is, I am not good at getting bomb chews into King Dodongo's mouth.
Yes, the need to get the the bomb hop going, which requires being damaged on a shield and then lifting and then doing the flip, which I still don't quite understand the flip. I know it exists. I know you have to shield bomb damage, and that you have to, and then you do a backflip, and it causes you to do this little hop, which then and proceed to help you get up higher ledges. But
Yeah, you're talking about the
exact
ground
hows, yes, the ground jump.
I can show off a ground jump once I get to a point that I can do one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only way I know to get chews into KD's mouth is doing a ground jump and then pulling your bomb chew midair. And with just 5, it's not enough.
Nope.
Because you're gonna need 1 to get in, 2 for the eyes, and that would mean you'd have to do a perfect KD fight with checking nothing else in the dungeon.
Yep.
Which, you're good, not sure that good.
I mean, doubting what I can do on that one specifically. Yeah, no, that is absolutely fair, because I can tell you right now, it's not something I would actually attempt to do. But we have a free check right here. 20 bucks!
It was a $20 check.
And actually, I don't think I can warp out here. I don't remember.
See, you can warp from here.
Nope.
Oh. Huh. Well, dang. I
That's
guess
fine.
I'm wrong. I'm just objectively wrong.
I was about to say, game will tell us if we can't warp out of something more, fortunately.
I have never seen that bit of message before. So, you learn something new every day.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Yep.
So yeah, we're gonna head back here to Goron City now, because we have 2 whole checks that we can do. Granted, those 2 whole checks are technically 5 whole checks.
I mean, yeah. I was gonna say, I know you think I think you mentioned you're not pristine on your super slides at all, or your essing and hessing.
I'm not pristine on my hessing. I super slide with bombs quite well. Bomb chews, on the other hand, that's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, bomb chews is all about timing it appropriately.
Yep.
And then letting go and doing your roll, which with good old emu lag, probably not the best choice. Because I was thinking upper rock room and just essing your way through. Because if you go fast enough, rocks are also a suggestion.
Yes, they are.
Ooh, sorry, a song. That's 2 checks that you don't want to go back for.
Yet.
We might have to. It's always my favorite. Link's Awakening and Ocarina of Time have like a lot of weird connective tissue that you don't think about until like you've actually played them both in as depth as you would. Because they're the first 2 that really introduced like proper story to things. Zelda 1, 2, and Link to the Past are just kind of like, Zelda's been kidnapped. Here, have a sword. Go.
Well, there's Nehru's Love for 205, so the shops are pretty much useless here.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot of connective tissue in the story, in the number of dungeons, in the trade quest being a very pivotal point of both of them. In the case of Link's Awakening getting you the mirror, which can get you the boomerang. In the case of Ocarina of Time getting you the claim check for the big bronze sword. So there's a lot of connective tissue between the two games that makes it, again, just very interesting if you know them both. And then, yeah, it's very nice.
So I think I'm gonna do I'm gonna do this check in the opening room, and then I'm gonna go straight to Phantom Ganon in order to defeat him immediately.
Makes sense.
And then I'm going to do dungeon checks after that.
So I'm thinking if you're not gonna do... I mean, you don't have a bottle or bugs to do the animation cancel. Or the cutscene skip.
Yeah, unfortunately I can't.
If we only had a bottle. But I mean, Epona Song's fun.
Okay. Thanks
doesn't-
for opening GTG for me. As well as archery game.
Yes. If you only had a bow. Oh no, you do have a bow.
Yep.
Everything's good in life.
So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a lot of checks.
Alright. Top 10 favorite clips. Number 9.
No kidding on this one.
Yeah. This one's fun. So you gotta get the hook shot like right at the door handle, right? And then you've got to do a backflip. And you need to land on the other side of the railing. And from there, we get to learn that, once again, walls are a suggestion. So, just clip in a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. Perfectly vanilla behavior. And line up. And perfectly vanilla behavior.
And on top of that, I actually ended up getting my jump slash done already. So I have storage for my power crouch stab, which is gonna come into play here shortly.
I was gonna say, doesn't it reset because you entered the boss room? Just loading a new area?
I mean, it doesn't matter either way.
Yes,
Because
there
I
you
have
go.
more than enough time.
Oh, yeah.
And the nice thing about playing this with headphones is you can actually pay attention to where the sound of the horse galloping is coming from.
Yep, despite being released in the time of CRTs and mono, this game has stereo.
Oh, come on. There we go.
There you go. And there we go. Oh. There we go.
Phantom Ganon has disconnected.
Yep. Return to the Shadow Realm.
Return from whence you came.
He lost at a children's card game. He's got to go.
I didn't know we were playing a game of Uno. Oh, look at that.
Of course you have Uno. Everybody has Uno.
I know exactly what you're referencing with that, too.
Yep.
All right, we got the light medallion.
Yay.
Useful for absolutely nothing.
It's the one that exists.
And now we're going to go back into Forest Temple because, you know, I kind of skipped everything.
It's fine.
And we are definitely looking for some stuff. Theoretically, I could go into Water Temple as well right now, but nah.
Yeah, water temples for people who don't like to breathe. was gonna say,
Well, and if I were going into water, I'd want the long shot for it anyway.
oh yeah, 100%. Because like half of water is just not accessible without long shot.
Yup.
That said, Master Quest Water Temple has the most fun boss door skip ever.
Oh my gosh, does it?
Yes, it does.
Oh no.
Oh, you
I
know it.
was. Yeah.
Yes, it is literally just do a jump slash. It's fine. Doors are only so tall.
Well, that was quick.
It's the fastest I've seen 2 Stalfos go down.
It'd be even faster if I had Beak Sword.
I know, right? Big sword is best sword.
A vanilla key? What is this?
The only direction you can go and everything else requires keys.
I mean, I have a direction I can go, even without that key. Ooh, I get to show off another fun interaction. I just
More
realized
fun
this.
interactions. Yay!
You might know the chest interaction that I am talking about in this dungeon specifically.
Maybe, but we'll see. Maybe you'll teach me something new.
Have to wait and find out. Wrong item. I want the hook shot here because we are going to hook shot onto this chest.
Get a fresh key.
Another key. Get rid of the Octorok so that way we don't get shot in the back while we're grabbing this Skulltula token in
Yeah, getting rock
particular.
blocked is never a good time.
And we're going to dive here.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to swim over.
I loved doing this as like a teenager. Was just like getting everything you possibly could before doing any dungeons. So I'd come in here with iron boots and big Goron sword.
And we just opened the chest underwater, which is not something you can normally do.
Yep.
Because you're able to use the hook shot while underwater, you can actually put yourself into a state in the cutscene to where you are able to open chests. And we can use that to open any chest that we can hook shot to while underwater.
If I recall correctly, it uses the same kind of logic as the skipping gold scale trick, where you take off your iron boots at just the right time, so the game says, oh, you are on the ground and have normal boots on, thus you are allowed to do this.
Yes, which is somewhere I'm going to go next. As I should also probably consider doing adult fishing.
Barracuda 2, Barracuda harder.
Yep.
Oh, no, sorry. Barratuda.
There you go.
There we go. We hit the pun. Everyone pack up, we're good here.
Yep. Hey, it's the boss key we don't need.
I mean, it'll look good on a shelf.
True.
Oh, have you seen the newest iteration for the Ocarina of Time, where they added new models for the boss keys and keys?
Yes, I have, and
Oh,
it's gorgeous.
They're so good. I mean, I was mentioning a little bit about my sprite set and how they've allowed for Link's Awakening, we get multiple frames of jump now instead of just the flippy stuff. You can see what people do in 3D for Ocarina of Time is just like, this is beautiful. I know the effort it goes in for 2D art.
I want to play as a computer chair. Just because why not?
Why not? I mean, if I ever started getting into Ocarina of Time rando, I know that there is a Malon skin.
Yep.
That's like the one that I would go with for the moment until
I have no
figuring out
strength upgrade, so I'm a little blocked here.
Are you
No-
though? Like, what
no
if you ground
pun
jumped?
intended. No, like I can't move the block, and at the same time,
Yes.
the only other check I have is over there. So we're gonna go ahead and go over to Lake Hylia.
Makes sense.
We're gonna grab the Deku Scrub that we missed. we're going to do fishing, and we're going to see what's on top of the Lakeside Laboratory, as well as do the Lakeside Laboratory check.
So this is where I ask your Pierre settings. Or your Scarecrow settings if you don't know his name is Pierre.
Oh, I do know his name is Pierre. You're about to see him.
Alright, so he is set up. We didn't have to go and set a song earlier.
Yep.
Perfect. Because if not, I'm like, how is he getting to fishing?
I mean, the better question, how am I getting on top of the Lakeside Laboratory?
Hey, Pierre's there. There he is. Oh. He's friend-shaped.
He's friend-shaped when I can hookshot him. There we go.
Also, watch out for the Gwei!
I was ready for a
nothing
quick
like
spin.
being halfway up this ladder, and then the Gwei decides, oh, hey, I don't like you.
I don't like you, bye-bye.
Yeah, what if I just didn't, you know? To the point that, like, even TAS runs a lot of the time still have to get rid of the Gwei.
Alright. So, Lakeside Laboratory, as alluded to earlier, we're going to do the same thing we did in order to do the chest interaction and open the chest. But instead, now we have the reward from the laboratory at our disposal.
It's like, did you know how deep you dove? Yes, I do.
Yes. Shifty eyes.
Yes, I definitely dove. Ignore these iron boots in my pocket. It's fine. Ooh, bottle.
Finally, we have a bottle.
Finally, more cheating. Let's go.
Oh, after this, I'm going to S&Q and go to, go back to, Hyrule Castle and get the Big Po now.
Yeah. Especially
That
since we got
was
a bonus song so we can get it
one
the
of
first
the
try.
things. Yep, that was one of the things I really needed.
Yes. Because we got a bottle, we got an ocarina. It's just a good time.
All right. So we're back here to fish as an adult. Whilst I am fishing, Luffy, you got anything you want to say?
It's gonna say. Think he's taking a little bit of a sick break, but I'll take the moment to fill in when you have a bad time. So remember, we're all here to serve the Burned Children's Fund, which is affiliated with the MUSC Children's Health. The entire mission statement here for them is to ease the recovery process for their pediatric burn patients as well as their families through supplies, training of the highest quality burn care, direct family support, and education. In particular, I'm very for the education part. Alright, I've told, I think, 3 or 4 different times the story of my dad trying to put out a grease fire with flour, which... No. Very no. Oh. Anything that's small and particle-based will burn like it's nothing, and grease fires in particular, you can't use water at all. It will cause an explosion, and those are just small things that my parents, just in the fact that they were teenage parents, did not know that well about. So getting that kind of access to the people of South Carolina is a super important thing, and especially for these kids that have been through whatever ended up happening to them, it's always unfortunate. They deserve the chance to just be kids, and the fact that we get to assist with that through our donations, and in the process, enjoy some good games, get some good prizes along the way, it's a good time.
Hey, that Poe actually healed us.
Hey, that's the 50-50.
We won the 50-50.
Hey. Alright, let's take that luck to Vegas.
Right?
Yeah, you want a coin toss? You're ready to gamble.
Okay. I don't like what I have available right now, but I'll live. I'll deal.
I mean, opponent's song will make this one easy at least. was gonna say, have you ever seen one of the tasks on this one where they use bomb chews to take out the Big Poe?
Yep.
It's just like,
It's amazing.
well, because you have to get the timing right and also the luck right. Gonna say, man, Big Poes are so docile in this game, and then you go to Majora's Mask, and you're like, oh hey, the Big Poe, and then he just wrecks you.
Yep.
You've got 2 minutes.
Literally. Oh, that's Flare Dancer. Thanks, Epona. You made me jump.
She is an evil horse. It's fine.
Apparently.
She's going through to become Ganon's new horse. She was really hoping that Ingo thing was gonna work out.
Nope, that was not the answer.
Mm-hmm.
I really think Bomb Bag is going to be either Bomb Bag or Megaton Hammer are going to be our next progression item.
Oh, 100%. Like at this point, the game's telling you need bombs.
It's going to be one of those, or it's going to be freaking Rudo's letter.
Ruda's letter could be interesting. I'm aware of enough of the glitches to just get past Hazy without them. So I don't think about it that much.
The thing is, since I'm playing within Glitchless Logic, I'm wanting to showcase more on the glitchless side, even though I did use a couple of glitches to do some things out of logic.
What are glitches but more fun?
Exactly.
See, it was entirely vanilla to clip into the floor and fall into Phantom Ganon's room. That was completely vanilla.
Yep.
Entirely expected.
Oh, there's so much I'm missing right now.
I mean, you got an hour 20. You'll be fine.
I didn't have enough speed apparently. Okay, let's fix that.
Beep, beep.
Thank you for that. The other one that was going through my head was SpongeBob backing up, backing up.
You're good. You're good.
Good.
I make that joke all the time, especially considering I'm in a Pathfinder campaign right now. We're playing Skull and Shackles, where we're actually on pirate ships.
And stop.
Yeah, we had a moment where we needed to run the ship through like a very narrow channel, and we're grinding it against the rocks like every 10 seconds, and I'm like, "You're good, you're good."
That's fine.
It's fine. Jail's fine. I was gonna say, which of the many methods are you gonna use for them? And apparently, you were going for the ISG method.
Yep.
So I probably would have done the hookshot method.
I was thinking about doing the hookshot method, but I was like, I've already got everything set up for ISG.
Yeah. Yeah, this they're very flighty with the ISG method.
Unless you do that.
Unless you do that. But you could do that even faster with the hookshot method. It's all about speed.
Oh, come on. Greg!
Hey! He is the green rupee everyone gets. Which also validates the run. We're double validated.
We are very much validated.
Because I see you have the old settings where Gerudo card does nothing, and you just gotta finish the guards to make it that they don't attack you anymore.
Yep.
I know too much about this game. And I wonder why I'm learning Final Fantasy Randomizer. Just through proxy.
I mean, if you knew the amount of games I know stuff about, it'd be kind of terrifying.
Just leave me next to a game for long enough and I will absorb knowledge about it through osmosis.
Okay. We're going to try to get both rewards in one go. I don't know how well it's going to go, though. We'll find out.
With that little bit of input lag, it might be a little rough, but I think it should be fine. Ooh, actually showing off instead of just getting 15 bullseyes in a row.
Okay, I have 11 arrows.
Yeah, you should be fine.
I should have this.
As long as you hit targets. There you go.
We're good.
I started to get very worried there as you were not taking shots and moving. I'm like, you gonna be okay there?
Yes.
Hey, strength.
Okay, that's the Dongus Cavern.
Do you even lift, bro? You do now.
I do now. But since I am right here, we're gonna go ahead and just jump straight into GTG.
Yeah, not the worst idea with what you have.
Yes.
It will allow him to push blocks as an adult.
Which means I have the ability to progress more in Forest Temple.
But like, what if you just didn't? You know?
I mean,
Unless
it's
you
going to
have
depend
to.
upon what I get.
Yep.
Like 20
Fun
bucks,
fact.
that totally helps.
Iron Knuckles are especially weak to the hammer, but you never fight them with them. Oh yeah, this is also vanilla GTG. There's no Iron Knuckles in here. Boo! Boo!
I was about to say,
Because Iron Knuckles are like the most fun enemy in this game. Like there's always the bit to talk about the Stalfos. Stalfos suck. They just sit there and block all the time. The Iron Knuckle reacts to you. And in kind, you react to it. It's a nice ebb and flow of combat. Best enemy in the game.
agreed.
Oh hey, get your sword.
Well, there's that sword. That makes some stuff easier.
I mean, it makes a little bit of Jabu easier if you have to go that way. Actually, completing Jabu should be in logic, because you have all the kit items except for bombs, and there's no bombs necessary in there to my memory. At least vanilla Jabu.
There it is. Come on.
I have watched people use the Wallmaster method for that so many times
There
that
we
I'm just
go.
like, what are you doing?
I was thinking about using the Wallmaster method, but I like showing the more precise method on that.
Precision. As if the Wallmaster method isn't precise. Like you gotta stand in the exact perfect spot.
Except I forgot the silver rupee, which is the one I usually forget about. And then I need to go here. And then here. And this is a silver rupee that likes to be finicky for me.
Yep, every time. Ever, Tim.
Evertim. Ebertim.
I just think of GTG and the ice arrows. Just such a sad thing that they're like so late in the game. Because they have so many cool uses.
Come on. You know what you want to do for me, Wolfos.
Fun fact, hitting their tail does 8 times damage.
Case in point.
And because of the damage values of everything, the Big Goron sword having the damage value of, I believe it's 3, times the requisite... Oh, no, yeah, the jump slash of 6, times the 8... Oh, no. Okay, the thing is, if you hit them in the back with Big Goron jump slash, it does 64 damage, which is very funny because of the N64.
It is 4 damage base slash for Bigoron sword, 8 damage jump attack. You're
Yes.
thinking Giant's Knife, that's 3.
Right. No, Giant's Knife is still 4.
Bombs!
There we go. There's them bombs. Alright,
Alright, we can do stuff.
on-stream math, also known as failing math. yeah, Big Goron Jump Slash 8 times 8 for the back damage is 64. So you actually get the just fun 64 damage, which has to have been intended by the devs. I don't see a world where it wasn't.
All right. So we're going to jump down here and we're going to actually do this room real quick.
And then void out to get back up to the top.
Bingo.
Just avoid on-stream math. Not even once. They're always warning you about the street drugs. They never tell you about the street math. It's too early for math.
It's never too early for math for me.
I'm gonna say, as an author, I specifically have a job that normally doesn't require math. I chose words over math.
Hey, we finally got a key.
Hey.
Está aquí.
Ooh, hovers. Alright, at the moment bombs and hovers are in the same spot, you gotta say it's loaded.
Yeah, this is very loaded because now all I need is magic and light arrows.
And we know magic is behind somewhere in CAC, and you just got access to bomb bowling.
I did.
I'd almost be tempted to like do a hard save and then check it.
That's exactly what I'm about to do.
Worst case scenario, reset to come back here. Some saves coming. It ain't Ocarina of Time without it.
Wait, no, that won't work. I actually have to do a save warp here.
I was gonna say, just use Serenade and then Epona the rest of the way, because you have Sunsong. Actually, you don't even need Sunsong. You just go in. But yeah, this is the slightly faster way in terms of getting to Temple of Time.
Well, at the same time, I was under 3 hearts beforehand anyway, but at this point, like, I don't foresee myself going back to GGG right now.
Yeah. I'm not sure there's, other than trying to get keys. I mean, I'd be thinking, oh, I have bombs. Let's do some weird shotting. Just get all of the checks in GGG. But it's like, no, wait. We're trying to behave.
Yeah.
Also, weird shotting is very hard to do.
But it's so much fun to be able to look at.
Yep. Especially if you get the third party and Link's mouths are his eyes.
Yep.
So bad.
That is literally nightmare fuel.
Yeah. That said, if it's not Bomb Chew Bowling, it's very likely that
we know for a fact
that it's second magic.
Second magic.
Or we could gamble for an hour. We got an hour.
It's first
there
magic.
It is. Alright. Go mode.
Good job, me.
Because you don't know the setup for this, do you?
No, I do.
Well,
but at the same time, since I am playing on emulator and using a GameCube style controller,
yeah,
it's a bit of a pain because I can't.
GameCube style controller just makes it sound easier for the setup.
It is until I hit this one because, like, I have to gently ease. Oh my gosh, come on. Too far. That should be good.
That is a very different setup. The one that I know, you take damage and then, because of how directional stuff works, you're lined up perfectly to just do it twice in a row.
We're going to see what the second prize is.
Oh, those might be nice.
I'm going to pass on them for right now, I think.
I mean, the main reason I wouldn't is just because it's access to fire, which is nice. Useful for a couple of things in case you get locked for, like, light arrows being stuck behind something relevant. Granted, you know they're here, I guess. You can always come back. Just be really annoying to come back to Child for it.
Come on. Please work with me, controller. Too much.
Do we also have to do trials in Castle?
I can skip trials, but
I mean, yes,
I don't
we
think I
can.
have trials on this.
I'm just wondering if they were on.
And actually, I think I wasted 7 bomb chews, so that way I'd have to do this in 3.
Yep. It's fine. It was entirely intended.
And we still get the health refill, so it works out both ways.
Yes.
God,
Everything was planned. Perfect.
We got everything we need outside of light arrows. That's actually really nice because if I wanted to, which, you know, I'm considering it.
I was going to say, hover into Castle, go all the way up to Ganon to get the light arrow hint.
Yep.
Because, I mean, it basically sets you on the path of, like, where do I need to go, which dungeons to finish at this point, then.
Yep.
Because, what do we have, 3 rewards so far?
3. We're about to have 4 with DC. I would need 2 more.
Yeah. So, yeah. If we know that it's in a specific dungeon, or at least that we need to look for a specific item.
But I also need to buy bomb chews.
Yes, you do need to buy some more bomb juice. I remember one of the child shops had bomb chews on the right.
Adult cack.
That too. Hovers.
And we got Rudo noises.
Rudo! He's carrying you for once.
Right? I was thinking it.
And I wasn't afraid to say it. So that's at most dungeons. I don't know how many of the boss key skips you know other than Forest, so we could still have some time left to do stuff.
I know water temples. Am I good at water temples? Not so much.
I
actually
haven't seen a lot of them for a while outside of like proper speedruns, which stopped using a lot of the boss key skips in favor of just wrong warping into them.
Yep.
And we don't have Favor's Wind on B. Yet.
I mean, we haven't gotten Farore's Wind yet.
Yes. Oh, this room vanilla.
Yeah, I don't have silvers.
You know what this room is most fun with, though? ISG Hammer.
Oh my god, no kidding there.
It lags so much, but it's so fun.
Hopefully we get Hammer here. Nope, wallet refill. And arrows.
A bit of cash money.
Speaking of cash money, we are only $55 chat away from reaching $3,000 for our goal. So I think we got a lot of East Coast fam and some West Coasters waking up, finally joining us for some awesome Ocarina of Time here by Sonya Rath and Maddie doing comms. So donating to a great cause, the Burn Children's Fund of South Carolina. If you guys want to help us reach our goal, the mission is to ease the recovery process for MUSC's pediatric burn patients and their families through supplies and training for the highest quality burn care, direct family support, and education. So please and thank you if you can.
Well, the other bit on top of that is for every $600 we raise, that's like sending another person to Camp Can-Do, and 3,000 would be a solid 5. If we're only $55 from that, come on, like,
let's go.
Y'all can do it.
Very close.
We're gonna get that 5th kid to camp. We need an entire set.
Make it happen.
Yeah. And that's why nuts are amazing. They literally do all jobs. All right, are we gonna see the magic of Bomb Chew opening?
I got 4 bomb chews to do it with, so let's
4 in a dream. Let's go.
hope I don't screw this up.
I
And
would
even if I
almost
do,
save first. There you go.
that's why I said even if I do.
Yeah. One and 2, which definitely wasn't in his mouth. You can't prove anything.
Easy.
Easy first try. Ruto, carry him into.
Carry me over the lava. Now, I am going to go ahead and open some stuff up because I am missing...
One of those things, you're in DC, it's not a horribly long dungeon. I'd just grab everything in here before you leave.
Oh, yeah.
Worst case scenario, you find the light arrows.
And then cheat to finish.
And then cheat. Well, we got time to go do another dungeon.
Well, that's why I'm jokingly saying, and then cheat to finish.
Oh yeah, you gotta cheat. The cheating would take an hour versus doing it normally. The staircase. I both love and hate the staircase. Love because it's a cool feature. Hate because there's a sculpture up there, and if you're in Master Quest, there's also a Deku Scrub up there as well, but at least the room is a little more annoying in Master Quest. But having to come back and everything. Oh, hey, look, a chew refill. It's almost like they intended you to do the eyes that way.
Yep.
And a bomb drop. It's like Christmas in here.
I mean, it is December.
It is December. I mean, heck, if it was November, people consider that Christmas for some reason. We know what the shops have been like for the last month.
Just 1 month?
It was
I
very
know
nice.
some of them that start in October.
Yeah, thankfully Halloween got to stay around a little longer this year. We're slowly fighting back for the spooky season.
Yeah, since late September, even for some. I
Yeah.
know in the case of Costco, it's been since freaking June.
Christmas people are weird.
Like, holy cow.
That said, enjoy the holidays you like.
Oh, yeah. 1000%.
Yes.
Huh, I usually don't make that.
You know what? If you had made it and that had been the winner heart piece, that would have been like the clip of the century.
That would have been the clip of the century. Alright, so we've got 2 scrubs that we can check right in here.
Assuming that they're not overpriced.
They're gonna be.
It's not bad. For bombs, that's kind of bad.
I was about to say 33
Hey.
and 34 arrows.
That's even worse.
But I can actually explain how ground jumps work.
Yes. All right. Explain ground jumps to me.
Okay, so I'm gonna shield drop a bomb and I'm gonna roll and try to pick it up. And in doing so, I'm just gonna stand still and have my shield out. So I'll walk up to this wall, try to backflip. Instead, it just jumps me into the air, and then I grab onto the ledge.
So you need to pick up the bomb and then shield interrupt it. Okay.
Actually, so when you're rolling in with your shield, you have literally a frame that you can input to grab.
Mm-hmm.
And since you're shielding again, it interrupts the grab, which is what arms your ground jump state. I don't think I threw that far enough. I did not.
I was gonna say sometimes you get surprised by the bomb hitboxes in this. Other times, nope. Granted, they are not as bad as Majora's Mask Bomb hitboxes.
You know what? We'll take a money refill right now. We kind of needed it. All right. So really, there's only one check left to make.
Yep.
Outside of course, grabbing 2 more gold Skulltulas in here. If I
Also-
decide to come back in, a third.
Also, do not feed them bomb chews, it will break the game.
I'm actually gonna save and see if I can make that happen.
Yeah, they get, game get
They get-
chonky.
They get really mad.
Yeah. It's because I don't remember why. Like, so I remember someone showing me like the like frame data and everything with it, and it's just like the RAM usage of the game just starts going off the charts. Like it just does not know how to handle it.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's all right. I mean, we're gonna warp anyway because we saved beforehand.
Yeah, you gotta save that one chew. That was the most important bomb chew.
I mean, I don't want to have to spend a bunch on chews anyway.
This is true.
Even though I'm going to be spending a bunch on chews anyway.
Oh, probably. How else are we gonna get into the castle? Ridges? Pfeh.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Link's hitbox and ledges for being amazing.
Janky hitboxes for the win.
No kidding there.
Oh yeah, this is my least favorite sculpture in the game in this room. Not that we need it, but oh
I mean,
man,
we might.
I was gonna say I'm just imagining the horrible world where the light arrows are behind 50 Skulltulas.
I've had it happen many a time.
So that's a. I mean, you
we're at
could
19.
still skip the light arrows through wrong warping, but that's getting into extra glitches.
Yeah, we're then moving into why are we even doing this stuff territory.
Yeah, it's like why are we playing rando if we're just gonna do this, right?
Yeah, might as well be playing vanilla doing the old any percent route. Or as it is now, the any percent no SRM route.
Yep.
Since any percent with SRM is like under 5 minutes.
It's Ace. It's go into a house and see the credits. It's gonna be great.
I did not want to land on that, and I don't have anything in my bottle right now, which is unfortunate, as I cannot do Ocarina items in order to press the switch without pressing the switch and causing fun stuff to happen.
Yeah, and getting the frame perfect Keys Navi check is not as fun.
No, it's not. Oh, also there's this guy.
There is this guy. He's Fred shaped.
Nope, no bomb drop out of that one.
Boo, he's not friend shaped. Get him out of here.
I mean, I did. He blew up.
Yeah. He deserves worse.
Thank you, Keys. I love that interaction. You climb all the way up the ledge, yet it still knocks you back as if you're in the air.
Yep. Free bomb.
Alright, so we're going to have to do this the normal way, unfortunately, though I wouldn't call this the end of the world.
At least it's more tolerable with the fast pushing.
Very much so.
Not a bird, but a jerk just the same, indeed.
Oh, Link!
We don't want to have to send Link to Camp Candu for getting burned by these keys.
Even though he's already been burnt by one.
Yeah, but like he's doing okay. All right, you know what? We can send him with Titan to camp too.
All right.
Titan gets to go for the fishing. Link gets to go because the keys keep bullying him.
Yep. Here we go. King Dodongo.
King Dunk Gongo. Why did you infinite sword glitch that?
Because why not?
I mean,
get
I
to-
guess.
I get
It's a
to do
valid.
I get to do the fun thing of punch him in the face to defeat him.
I say, fun fact, I believe he has 12 health, which is enough that technically one big Goron sword jump slash could technically kill. Oh no, he has 10 health, so one big Goron sword could technically kill him because the bombs do 1 damage when you throw them in his mouth. But he can't die specifically from the bomb damage, so you have to hit him a second time even though he has 0 health.
Yep. So yeah, that's King Dodongo punched to death.
Bam.
For more bombs.
I mean, nope, fool! Fool! You got complacent.
That's fair.
Like the Zol trap. It's like, oh hey, a seashell, I could use that. Nope.
Water
You don't
medallion,
get
huh? Oh, we have a lot open to us now. With
Yeah.
bombs in tow, we do have the quote hidden Garados end quote available.
Hidden.
So I also have shooting gallery that I should do here to see
Did
what
you do a
that
shooting gallery
yields.
already?
Nope.
Huh. So you got bow and just left?
Yep.
Rude.
Because I knew I was coming back here.
I mean, it makes sense. But what if it was light arrows?
I mean, we're gonna find out.
We are gonna find out.
If it's light arrows, then we're gonna be finishing up.
Yes, so like the 2 remaining dungeons to do, I'd probably say like at this point, oh, you still need strength for spirit, and you still need hammer for fire,
And I need
and you need letter to get into
letter for
Rudo
Jabu.
if you're not gonna skip it.
Yeah. All right. Adult shooting gallery. If you were here for child shooting gallery, the order on that is set. For adult shooting gallery, it's completely random.
And the only bad one is the blue ones. And the 1 green rupee that throws up in the air. That one's also terrible. Will he get it? Will he get it? Ah, you shot too soon.
Yeah, I
Invalidated
tried.
the run.
I tried to hit it perfectly, but it didn't work out.
Tried the swag strat, failed.
Yep.
You've also got 20 skulls. You can check another
Yep.
skull, Chilla.
That's what I'm doing right now. I almost left without doing that, but
Yeah. It's a good thing I caught you. You got a wingman here.
okay. Thanks.
I mean, it said that to me back in time. I could use some more heart pieces.
I know, right?
It's like I got 5. It's good enough.
Nope. Too late. Perfect. So we're just gonna slide and exit.
As you do.
Nah, I don't want to super slide this right now. There's a different one that I'll super slide.
Actually, thinking about it, Spirit is very in play, because remember that second strength upgrade is in DMC.
Yep. And I
So
can
you-
hover to it.
Yep. With the hover boots. So yeah, it might be... I mean, my routing at this point would be go grab that from DMC and then just go do Spirit, just because it's a bunch of checks and we got time.
That's exactly what I'm thinking after I do some of this.
Yeah.
Run's been going fairly well.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my first scale.
Hooray! Run's been doing well, I'm wingman and well. Through the power of miracles. I was gonna say, I think the most rude thing was not having bombs for an hour.
Yeah, literally an hour without bombs. Also, this is my favorite Grotto.
Oh, Dins.
Fire.
Other fire. We have all of the fire. Pharaoh's Wind would have been a little more nice, but you know what? We'll take Dins Fire. That's putting equip swapping into logic,
Yep.
which means
Well,
since you have
not into
Boomerang,
logic, but the ability to do it.
yes. Which do you know how to get into Jabu Jabu as an adult?
It's a yes, but I'm not great at it yet again.
Yeah. Because with the skip, it means you could do everything through that and be in go mode.
I was just short. We are here for one reason and one reason alone, and we're gonna grab that strength upgrade.
Yep. One strength upgrade.
All right. So I'm gonna need to get ISG relatively quickly.
Why would you need
Um,
ISG?
For hovering.
You have hover boots.
I still have to hover up there.
You don't. You can hover boots run from the upper ledge.
Usually I can't. I don't have enough hover for that.
Turn left. That's it.
You're talking that ledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, you can just go from there. It's like a corner you need to hit, but you can do it from there.
Yeah.
It's significantly easier.
Yeah. I'm used to using the hover method for it,
Yeah,
and it's
like literally
that
just aiming
corner
for that corner.
specifically.
Yeah, just run. Dude.
Yep, not quite.
If you need a little more momentum, a back walk would do it as well. You could also, rather than doing a full hover, probably just do a super side hop.
Well, let me do this.
Yeah, you're
Nope.
missing it by a bit.
Yep. I'm missing it by just a bit.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do my original method
That makes sense.
because it's the method I'm the most used to.
Of course, you gotta go with the comfort first. Or beans are available in this shop. Go full vanilla.
No.
It's fine, it's just 2 trips. Good old bomb jumping. So to mildly explain this for those who have not witnessed this amazing phenomenon, it doesn't require the hover boots. But the deal is essentially while you are swinging your sword,
I don't know if I have enough. Okay, I do.
you got it. While you are swinging your sword, the game has it hard coded. You're not allowed to fall off of ledges. So if you make the game think that you are constantly swinging your sword, it says you can't fall off ledges, even if you aren't on a ledge. So then what you do is you use backflips and the bombs, or bomb chews, to proceed to shield an explosion, because the game also says, okay, you're getting hit on the shield, enter that animation, which means it cancels out of your jump animation and would put you on the ground, but you're not allowed to fall off ledges. And as long as beneath you is a solid surface, or one that would not activate the sliding mechanics, the game's just like, no, you're allowed to be here. So we'll just let you fly wherever you want. It's fine. It's fine. Which also means like the list of places you can't bomb hover in is like, or that you would want to, is in Water Temple. Trying to get to Darklink's room is like the one that's kind of annoying.
Yep.
Because that's a very steep cliff. Oop.
Nope. I screwed it up twice. It's okay.
Shame. Shame.
There's only one spot that I really don't want to screw that up in.
Yes. And that is?
The Ganon fight. Oh,
That is true. Especially
So-
right now with... Oh, go on.
No, I just want to say, like I've been saying before, I don't know very much about this game, but all the rolling and the backwards walking, is that the speed thing?
It is entirely a speed thing.
I see.
yeah.
Just trying to
So
learn and watch a little bit here.
Yeah.
So rolling is a slower speed value than backwalking. Backwalking is one of your fastest forms of movement on ground.
Mm-hmm.
Super sliding between Hess, Wes, which is hyper extended super slide, and water extended super slide, are, if I remember correctly, equal to the movement speed of Epona.
Ah, I see. Very interesting.
Because I think the Hess is actually significantly faster than Aponia, if I remember it correctly. But yeah, it's pretty nutty. Basically, it's oh, you should be knocked back, and the game holding a dead zone is like, oh hey, you're kind of moving, so we should maintain your speed value, which on the knockback is very very high.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I
it's
see.
a
Very
lot.
cool.
Game is held together with duct tape and wishes.
Yeah, a lot of spit and bubble gum holding this together. I can see. Floors are optional. All that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. So.
Got them real
Oh, yeah.
fake floors.
Oh
That is my favorite LADX joke, and I will use it everywhere in Ocarina of Time because it is just as fitting.
yeah, I was about to say that's a great LADX joke.
Yep.
Now,
Walls are suggestions.
I could have done bottle duplication here and duplicated my bottle over my Deku Nuts, but right now I'm not feeling like that would be the best idea.
Yeah, not really. The nuts are kind of important. You can do it over Din's fire, but that's also could be a potential risk.
It could be a massive risk.
Yeah. trying to
How
think of
many
where you
bomb
would-
chews are here? 5. That's worse. Okay. We're going to buy another set of the 20 because I think we're at the point that we might want to hover
Go faster.
into Ganon's castle, find out where the light arrows are, and go from there.
Yeah.
So instead of doing the jump, I'm just going to do this.
Yeah, I'd always be on team do Spirit Temple first, but it makes enough sense to get the hint just in case we can get something on the way.
Yep.
Because we are in the point that realistically you can clip past this King Zora, and you can clip past or get into Jabu with just the fish.
Yep.
And we got everything to do Jabu as child rather than adult, and everything to do Spirit, which would just be run to the boss if we know where the light arrows are.
Granted, if we also start pushing close on time anyway, which I believe we actually are, because it's 49 minutes, I think, until the next run.
Something like that.
You're at 2 hours 6 minutes right now. Next run's slated to go off at 11. So we had a bit of a setup between 10:50 and 10. So about
Yeah.
38 minutes or so. So keep breaking the game. I'm enjoying this.
40 minutes sounds like a lot until you start playing Ocarina of Time.
I believe it.
Because there's a lot of places where light arrows could end up being that are just like, oh
I
hey,
know where
you're
I'm
not
going.
finishing in 40 minutes.
I know exactly where I'm going, actually.
Because like, could be behind Song of Storms, which we don't have. Could be behind a
No,
hammer
I just-
switch.
I just thought of something that I absolutely wanted the Silver Gauntlets for.
Okay,
There are 3 checks in GTG that we can get as well.
there are. Should we get the light arrow hint first?
I think I'm going to go there
Oh,
instead.
3 free checks. Actually, isn't it 4 checks in that room?
It is
Wouldn't
4.
they mostly be keys?
Not entirely.
Trying to think how many free keys are in GTG. The chest count for GTG always like baffles my mind because there's like
Yeah.
9 keys.
Like GTG has a ton of keys. There are 9 total, and there's
You found
16
one.
or 15 checks.
Yeah. You've only found 1 key, and some of the keys lead to other chests to be able to open.
Yeah. The thing is, though, I was having a feeling anyway with the Silver Gauntlet block in GTG that there's going to be something behind it, and I'm going to run off of that instinct.
That's fair. Trust in your instincts. I mean, if it's again, I'm trying to think of what hard locks this seed right now. It'd be Song of Storm, or being locked behind Song of Storms, being locked behind Song of Time, being locked behind Zelda's Lullaby. The songs are the big ones. Hammer's also an issue. But other than, I think those are the 4 things that are like potentially in the way of go mode finish.
Yeah, and technically speaking, I could actually finish out this seed by doing Shadow and Spirit, because I can hover up to Shadow Temple anyway.
Yeah. There are ways into Shadow. My main issue is just where light arrows are.
But I think if this pans out with light arrows, I think what I'm going to do is just go at it from there.
And if it doesn't pan out, then we'll see. I got the cheat sheet out. I'm ready to cheat on the test, Mom. Otherwise, this animation I saw recently. Or a skit. A bunch of people cheating on a test, and it's just like, if you got all these methods for cheating, you're ready for the real world.
Right.
Yeah. School's supposed to prepare you for the real world. Because you don't got anything they can take other than your time. Power crouch stabs! OP! Might be worth grabbing the rupees in here too before they despawn. Just in case you gotta pick up another pack of shoes. Well, that's another of the rando checks done. What did you find in here? You got hovers and bombs. For sure. There's a second key.
I was thinking back on a comment that you made about this dungeon being loaded earlier.
Oh, hey, a second bomb bag.
I was thinking back on that comment, Maddie.
Yeah. Oh, hello!
And that's what made me decide to come back here. Because I was like, wait a minute. There was a comment made that this dungeon was loaded. I would be a real fool to not come back here.
Well, that's that is very go mode. No more worries about anything. Just go finish the 2 dungeons. We'll be fine.
But imagine finishing the dungeons.
I know, right? What if we just finished all of them, right? Nah, come on. You gotta at least do the 6 medallions. We got 30 minutes. That's enough to go fight Twin Rova, the worst boss, and
Problem is I can't entirely do Spirit Temple boss key skip.
you.
I haven't practiced it enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the one with hover boots and iron boots, and using both of them. I mean, you can just go. We got time to at least go find the boss key. Come on, give him a show.
Oh, I'm gonna. But I'm gonna go buy my bomb juice first.
That's
and
fair.
Oh crap, I may have to go back to Child anyway to grab a small key. And at the same time, a small key could be locked behind Zelda's Lullaby in there.
That's also true. All right. Here's the routing plan. If you're gonna go to Child anyway to potentially have to go get that key, go to Child, finish Jabu by clipping into there, then go Spirit. And then
yeah,
just do
I
it all.
gotta get the angle right
Yeah.
for that clip. And that clip, the angle specifically is where I struggle.
There's also one for desyncing the camera and back walking into the room with him deloaded. Don't remember how that one works though.
I don't remember how that one works either.
It's
We'll see.
fine.
We'll see if I can get it.
I was gonna say, do we get to label this entire moment of the Zelda block saves the schedule?
Probably, actually.
Yeah. we're the heroes of time.
I mean,
Seems rather
My-
appropriate.
my Z3 finished like half an hour early.
Because I cut an hour off of my LADX.
And honestly, like if I were to hover and go straight to Ganon, I'd cut another 45 minutes off.
Yeah. But we have the time to afford. I bought you time, sir. Go, use it. Show off more of the game. Somewhere Phoenix is smiling. I'm glad. I'm glad I got to make Dad smile.
Phoenix is always smiling.
Everyone's dad.
I love attempting to do that jump slash.
Huge.
That's a 10 piece. That's a 20 piece. We're gonna grab a 10 piece bomb chew. I'd like a
think
large fry with that, please.
But think of the 18 rupee discount on that 20.
Meh.
You just really put me in the mood for chicken nuggets, and you know, I feel like that's gonna happen when I'm done with the shift right here.
Hey, you want to grab me some?
yeah.
Oh
I have-
yeah.
I wonder if I have the money for that. I've been donating a lot to charity. And I have nuggies.
You know what? There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. Because I have
I'm a
silver
little
scale.
low for- think I'm a little low for nuggies. I gotta grab the Ruto's letter check while you're here, just for the sake of it.
Yep.
I could consider that Jay Shy. We've all worked so very hard this weekend. Thank you everybody for joining us. Watching Sony Wrath 11 here do some Ocarina of Time randomizer, the Final Fantasy randomizer weekend, Winter Marathon 2023, doing some great stuff for the Burn Children's Fund of South Carolina firefighters, raising money for a great cause. The mission to ease the recovery process for MUSC's pediatric burn patients and their families through supplies and training for the highest quality burn care, direct family support, and education. And every $600 donated is sending a child to Camp Can Do, and we are still just about $55 away from our goal of 3,000. So very close to sending that sixth child to a camp, and I think we can get there pretty soon. So let's see if we can make that happen, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and let's enjoy watching Sony rid the world of Ganon and do some more out of logic clipping and jank stuff.
Hey, if you do that $55 before I gotta leave, that would count as $50 towards me doing a bonus run of something terrible Final Fantasy. We'll let them decide which terrible one I run.
Yeah. And every dollar donated gets Maddie to do a dab too, so let's do it.
Hey, no more dabs. we dabbed way too much on that Final Fantasy run. My arms are still tired. I had an entire day off.
Come on.
If someone does, hey, here, $100, because I said $1 per dab. If they do $100, I'll do one more dab.
I'll even do one with you.
All right, well, you get a double dab for $100.
Double dab for celebration of the double anti-bingo we had yesterday.
Yes.
Nope. It's over here.
Literally mentioning that dab made my biceps hurt.
Come on.
Because I know this is significantly easier as adult, but obviously then you gotta do the other trick afterwards.
Yeah. And that's what I'm trying to set up for. I cannot remember how to do it. Ah. Maddie, why'd you suggest this?
Because it's fast!
I mean, the problem is, like I said, I don't remember how to do it. But that's okay.
What if you did ladder clip?
I could.
Because you could ladder equip and then swim around into the water beneath that room, because I think it's still loaded.
I think it is. I'm not 100% certain.
Because I know it's unloaded because you can take advantage of it to move King Zora.
We'll see if I can do this quickly. Nope. I missed the input. Hang on. We're going to save here. Come on.
Because the worst case you save and then... You said water boss skip, so you can do that one instead for your second dungeon.
Yeah. I just got to be able to actually get the Bombchu to work with me.
Yeah.
Nope.
This wall is suggesting back that is a suggestion.
Yep.
Because the ladder clip even that I know here is hookshot based, so you wouldn't be able to do it as a kid.
Yeah. So I at least gave it a shot.
Pivot to Water Temple. So I would just play Requiem, because you're just here for a spirit key then.
What? Yeah. I mean, I can check Spirit for a key. But at
Yeah.
the same time, like, if we start pushing closer to Estimate,
Yeah.
then I'm going to have to definitely hover.
Yeah.
In about 25 minutes, so looking okay so far.
If we get a key here early on in Spirit, I'll finish out Spirit. If we don't, I'll go ahead and hover.
Yeah.
Because the hover, quite honestly, if it doesn't go well on the first try, it's not going to take me any more than, like, 3. What was it? Oh, yeah. I need to actually switch out my shield.
Yes.
I was like, there's something in my menu that I'm forgetting.
Menu things.
You know that problem all too well.
Oh yes, I do, because every time I equip something, it changes my menu. Poor Keith's bullying small child Link. Send him to Camp Kandu.
Except Hylian Shield says no.
Hylian Shield. Well, it is the best burn care.
Alright. So, we're going to shield drop a bomb here. We're going to activate this guy. And it didn't hit him, like I had originally planned. There we go.
I'd have just bopped him with a stick. But I'm a thug like that.
Oh, I was thinking about it. Don't get me wrong.
So I need one key to get into Deep Spirit. But I should probably check the other stuff here just in case it's the boss key.
Yeah. Did I really just miss underneath? Yeah, I did. And then we're gonna do this to get the chest spawned.
And then go around the vanilla way.
Yep.
I was gonna say you forgot the sculpture, but then I remembered, oh yeah, they're not randomized. One whole token.
Let's see if I can... Nope.
Guess that you're not in the place to line it up either. There you go.
There it is.
Boomerangs are for suckers.
Who needs a boomerang? I have 2 1/4 hearts. This is fine.
It's
Hey,
fine.
look, key.
There's the key.
We're gonna go ahead and check the other chest.
Yeah, just in case, because if it's Nightmare Key, that's like perfect. That's just bum rush some bosses.
Nightmare key. What game are you thinking of?
It might be the one that I play often. It's very similar in nature. It's fine. It's fine.
Shifty eyes.
Yes. I'm definitely not mixing up the last 2 games that were played over the last, 2 hours.
All right, another game over.
But we're
Just-
already a winner.
Just so that way we can get back here.
Yeah. Those moments when you wish you had Prelude.
Yeah, Prelude would have been nice, but
I was about to
It
ask
is
why you
what it
played
is.
Sung Song here, but then I'm like, oh yeah, you could just take Owl back to the front of the gate.
yep.
Also, the Owl song goes on way longer than it has any right to do so. Like, it is a really long piece of music, but you only ever hear very short amounts of it. Because you get to hear it when Navi's finding you in the beginning of the game, anytime you take an owl, and all of those last like a couple of seconds at most, and it's just like, wow, why is this piece of music like 3 minutes long?
Yeah, exactly. But Kepora Gabora's theme is really, really good.
Also, point of interest, your game has an owl, my game has an owl, they're the same game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Except my
Mine-
owl is pretending to be a fish, and yours is pretending to be a man with a light medallion.
Yep. Mine also lacks a fish that can fly in the air.
Yep, that automatically makes it worse.
All right.
Requiem or Serenade, because those are our 2 dungeons.
Well, I'm wondering what time's looking like.
We're at 10:30, so 20 minutes.
Yep, not too bad.
Okay.
The man just really wants to hover to Ganon's castle.
I know. I kind
I
of want to see it as
do!
well. I mean, I'm down if he wants to do it.
Yeah, I mean, we're all down.
Hmm.
We got those light arrows. But I mean, you wanted to see more game, right? That was the point.
It's such a catch-22. Like, do you want to see more game? Yes, but do you want to see hover? I mean, hover.
Yeah.
And do you want to see the run actually finish?
That too.
Yeah. All right. I think I'm outvoted on the hover is really cool.
I mean, Sonny, you're the runner, and Maddie, you're the comms. You guys do what you think is best for the content.
Yeah, and the content for me says, chat, you want to see more stuff. You want to see him at least get tormented by Twinrova bad RNG. Like,
Last few times I've done Twinrova, they've actually gone extremely well.
don't unhype the chat on this one.
So I said last few times,
Yeah.
because Twinrova actually is a bit of a crapshoot.
Yeah. Here, we'll go the halfway. We'll see if we get Nightmare Key here, and if we do, we fight Twinrova and then do the hover, because then you get the hover and at least one more dungeon. And if we don't, then we just get the hover and no Twinrova. But we got to see him have to do every check in this dungeon, which made the stream better.
I mean, there's only one check in this dungeon, or 2 checks actually, that I cannot get.
See, it'll be fine.
As one of them is the vanilla boss key. We're gonna run away from that guy.
Speaking of boss keys, how are you gonna get past Ganon's boss key?
What boss key?
Ah, you've turned that off. I see.
Correct.
I'm so used to runners having it behind it as the reward you get, not the bridge, so that Ganon's tower checks are in play.
No, I have the bridge set as the reward.
Alright. He wins this round. He planned ahead. Much like me, he was ready to cheat. Might want to get some of that magic. just to
Oh,
be
I
safe.
plan to. I'm also barely gonna grab on to the wall. Fun fact, you can actually hardlock in this room by hitting 2 of the suns at the same time. I've done it.
I'm curious, but also that would be a hard lock.
Dude, I thought the same exact thing. I'm like, ooh, what's
Like,
that look like? But maybe that's not the best idea.
I wanna know,
Mhm.
but
But at the
also,
same time, it's a hard lock. So
Yeah.
is it worth it? Yes, but
I'd
no,
trade
but
Twin
yes.
Roboboss fight for that, but breaking the game, you say?
Oh wait, no, there's another chest that I can't entirely get.
Because you don't have a long shot to get. Oh no, you could hover from the other side. That one
That's not the one I'm actually. Oh wait, no, that's not a chest. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh no, there are two more chests.
All right. Name them, because at this point we're playing Ring Around the Rosie of what the man can and can't get.
So, of course, the ZL chest on adult side, the chest here on the hand, and then there's a chest that spawns up by this switch.
Yes, which needs hammer.
Does not need hammer. Hammer
That's a
switch
hammer switch.
hammer switch unlocks the door down here.
Oh. Why did I think it gave a chest? Oh, maybe it's a chest in Master Quest.
It's chest in Master Quest. The boss key chest is another one that I cannot get.
Because you need ZL to get into the room.
Correct.
But if you could just light on fire. Doing that room is entirely optional.
Speaking of lighting stuff on fire.
Also, despite all of the cheating, this is the most vanilla I've seen Ocarina of Time in a good while.
And that's all the enemies dead in this room.
Hey. Talent.
Actually, we need to get you.
Yeah, so you can shoot him with hookshot to activate him from the door and just wait for him to get on it. Why do I know all the speed tech? Help!
Boom.
There's also the 2 chests in here. Oh,
Yep.
yeah. I was gonna say, wait, are they on the other side? No, they're on this side, right? Come on, Nightmare Key. You're not gonna continue up to the... Okay.
Because that chest is not specifically linked to Spirit Temple for the boss key.
Really? I thought it was.
Truly.
Neat. It's like the back of D6 in LADX chest. It's not legally a D6 chest. You can only get to it through D6, but it's not legally a D6 chest.
I mean, I'll do it just so that way you can see it.
Oh, no, it's fine, it's fine. We got like 13 minutes. Just keep going. Much as I love me a good Iron Knuckle fight.
I mean, I'm going to have to fight an Iron Knuckle anyway.
Yeah, exactly. We'll have one later. It'll be fine.
Actually, I already have that out. And we're going to take that down and then get on here.
Why, though?
Because I felt like it.
He's just showing off. He's trying to waste that time to get that hover.
Nah, I'm having fun right now.
All right. Go, go, go! Man, you know, if you had those ice arrows, you could freeze that little Shumi friend.
Also, we finally get to hear what the low health noise is.
No, we don't.
Not anymore.
Yeah, lies and slander.
All right.
we're kind of hoping this is the nightmare key or boss key, right? It's a boss, not a nightmare.
Yeah.
Fun fact, if you use Din's Fire in this room, you crash the game.
Yep. It overloads the assets and says, game terminated.
Yep. And specifically, apparently it has to do with the white bubbles specifically. This is the only room that they show up in them and Din's Fire. Oh, hey, Ruto's letter. Jabu's back on the menu, boys.
What's my time? Because I can actually do Jabu really fast.
We are at 10:39, so like 10 minutes.
Okay. All right. All right.
I think we
I'll
do
hover.
the hover. Yeah, I think we do the hover.
Oh, that's hilarious.
See, it would have been perfect. I was entirely right in my routing of doing Jabu.
You absolutely were, and that's the best part about it.
I
Okay.
know. It's almost like I'm good at the game. Wait, no, I'm not.
I was about to say, you're good at routing.
I'm good at routing. I am good at that. It's why I win many a race for LADX.
Oh, I'm going to do the tough way to get ISG this time. That's going to be fun. So there's an easy way, and then there's a tough way to get ISG. What you've seen me do, for the most part, in this has been the easy way to get Infinite Sword Glitch, which is ISG. Yeah, I'm about to attempt the hard way to get ISG here.
Really? Bombs is the hard way? Why are you hovering from there?
All makes sense. Because this is also the hover that I am used to.
Because I was going to say, hovering from up on the bridge is significantly less hovers. But if it's what you're used to. This one you also need a lot more height, which is one of the harder things to get when you're bomb hovering. Because you only tend to get height when you've got hover boots and bomb shoes. Tend to. More experienced runners can match their bomb timing appropriately. Because you gotta know the bomb timer to do it with normal bombs. Also, fun fact about hovering. If you tried to shoot the hookshot, you would fall instantly. Speaking of falling instantly.
Yeah, I had my concentration and then I lost it.
Yep. Yeah, the one that I'm used to people hovering into with is the side hop twist one from on top of the bridge. Because it's significantly fewer hovers.
The side hop twist one is one I cannot really do.
That sounds like a skill issue.
No, Isaac is skill issue.
That's not the way to the castle.
There's a reason why I'm doing this right now. I need to grab a few more chews.
Ah, shopping trip. Also, we finally get an S. If you're going anywhere in a straight line, it is significantly faster.
Yup.
But only in a straight line for that particular method. You have to do a Hess in order to do it not in a line.
And I see my man Necro sitting up in the waiting room. We'll have this done in pretty much no time. Those 5 extra chews. Screw it.
Doesn't the shop across the way have 10?
I'm here.
I mean,
I'm just doing it.
Yeah. Let's think of that discount. Wait, it also had 20 available for 180. You could have gotten more.
I only had. Well, yeah, I could have, but I don't care. We're just going.
This man wasting money for the kids.
You know it.
Every donation counts. And speaking of donations, we have, I think, one that I can call out if you guys give me a second. Yes?
Go for it.
Yeah,
We
go
He's just
for
gonna
it.
be hovering.
$54.99 from Saracen saying 3K, and let's finish off that level 10 cap and time spinner with the rest going to Don't Save Sid, Save the Frames instead. Thank you, Saracen. We have reached our $3,000 goal for the marathon weekend so far. Thank you very much.
Claps for everybody. Oh wait, I also did say if people donated $50 while I was here, I would do an FFR run. Uh-oh.
You did say that, and we have you on video.
Oh no. I got caught in 4K. Well, y'all can pick whichever one of those 5 Lefenian League settings is gonna be the most entertaining for someone who has very little experience with the game to laugh at.
Very tempting.
Because if it's tolerated, just keep in mind it will probably take 4 hours because I suck. But you know, it's for the kids.
I'm way higher than I need to be right now.
I mean, you'd rather be way higher than not high enough. You also, I think, are about over it right now.
I should be, yeah.
Run tomorrow's duckling seed
Yep. All right, we're in.
directly in the door. Nothing but net. All right, I will run the duckling seed, Saracen. I'll run the duckling seed as a bonus stream.
Very tempting to see what he came up with for this one, then.
All right. So I don't have to do it, but I'm going to show it off. I'm going to show off the old version of the barrier skip.
I mean,
Also,
got 5 minutes. It's plenty
what
of time.
is my personal favorite version of it? Well, that is if I don't kill myself.
I was gonna say, I've never seen getting damage boosted on top of the statue before. That's a new one.
It's a fun one. Let's see if my angle's good. That should be good. Yep. So we are out of bounds as it stands. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 side hops, and then we just straight up backwalk.
Yep.
1
walls
side
are a
hop, 2
suggestion.
side hops, and suddenly we're inside of Castle proper.
So when you go out of bounds in this game, all of the collision still exists. All of its 3D models that are all loaded, but the textures only load for the room that you're in as a memory saving feature, essentially. It was the N64, it needed all the help it could get. So, yeah, you just have to kind of know how the rooms in Ocarina of Time are built, and you can do pretty much anything out of bounds. That said, you better have your crouch stab game on, because you don't have a lot of light arrow cash, or light arrow magic available. Come on. You know what the best part about Ocarina of Time Randomizer is? No escape. Straight from
There
one
we go.
Ganon to the next. Hey,
Okay,
hey, hey. Is that you not opening that validation chest? I'm sorry. Come on.
fine. I will go back and do it.
There you go. There you go. Look,
Actually, those arrows, I'll take them.
Yep.
Okay,
Better than a kick in the teeth.
through that. The iron knuckles are always kind of scary. I'm actually going to take them in the safer variation that I like.
The too short method.
Even though I actually could take a hit from them as it stands, I would rather not run the risk.
And hey, full health. Oh, we're playing that game, are we?
We're playing that game. Because we are going to use a fish.
Fishy, fishy, fishy.
If I had Megaton Hammer,
Oh,
I
yeah,
would
you wouldn't
also
need-
play that game.
Oh yes, all the fun games. I was gonna say, fun fact: the TAS, or one of the more recent TASs, I think it's the No Doors TAS, gets up Ganon's tower without ever opening any of these doors, which involves all of it being unloaded and needing to find small, tiny bits of polygon to stand on in order to reverse bottle adventure themselves more bomb chews to continue getting up the tower. It's so bad.
All right. It is that time.
All right, get the Mario Tennis music going. Man, if only you could catch his magic. I mean, I see everyone try to do it, but it just never happens.
Well,
gonna say
that
you-
didn't work.
I was gonna say, there's a power stab rhythm to him too. You don't need to ISG him.
Well,
You might want to get some magic before you climb back up there.
That is the plan.
Yeah.
Or I'll just get
fine.
a bunch of health drops. We're still
Be
fine.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, since we got a punch, that kind of screwed everything up. And the fact that I did not get ISG did not help.
At least you didn't do the reverse punch, otherwise you definitely would have gotten smashed out. Witness it, Krusty Ganon fight. There we go. I was gonna say, I feel like you forgot. I think you forgot the jump stab there. That was quite a few hits.
I just wanted to let that play out.
Yeah, just it's fine.
You know, big chillin'.
Oh, hey Zelda, how you been doing? And oh,
I screwed it up. There we go.
See, the best part is when you drop the shield from this and Link's just not reacting at all, like he doesn't give a dang.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, unfazed. Stare him down with the power of.
All right. So I would like to welcome you all to Ganon's shop. Because
Does he
we
sell-
have the shop music.
Does he
That's the
sell
Ganon
bomb
fight?
shoes though?
That's fantastic, I gotta say.
Oh my goodness.
Can we get a
Okay.
discount on that Master Sword? What if I want two?
I mean, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah. See, look, he put that Master Sword over there on the top shelf where he thinks we can't reach it, and we're just
There
gonna
we
use
go.
the other one, the one we had in our back pocket. Second Master Sword. We learned very well from Pippin. You gotta have second Master Sword.
So that's phase one of Ganon done.
Yep. Ganon,
We are
the
a-
most powerful and weakest boss at the same time.
Yep. We're about to go into phase two, which is going to be pretty easy.
Yep.
As we open up with a jump slash, we go into ISG immediately after, which I had no right getting right there.
It's fine.
And we just keep rolling between his legs.
I mean, why would he have Hitbox there? Smooth as a Ken doll.
So
And
the
that's my one
Ganondorf
adult
fight.
joke I'm allowed to make.
So the Ganondorf fight was sloppy, but the Ganon fight went really well. And yeah, time is as soon as I slash Ganon in the face. So that's time.
248.02. GG's.
Hey,
And we're still underestimate.
perfect.
Not bad at
And-
all.
The heroes of time come through again.
Yeah. I forgot how difficult it is to switch gears between Link to the Past and then Ocarina of Time within such a short time frame.
Are you also saying that I went very fast then?
I mean, there's a combination of that, and I just had to end up switching,
Yeah.
like doing a full gear shift on my brain.
Yep.
Because there are two very different playstyles between the games.
Oh, 100%. If you were doing all 5 of these games back to back to back to back to back, it would have been ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like Davian said in chat, shout out to the Zelda overnight block for getting the marathon back on time. So really appreciate you guys taking it and kicking it into another gear.
It's fine. We just go fast.
That's what we do. That's what we've done, and that's what we will always do.
And
Next-
y'all earned me going slow in one Final Fantasy. You get that as a reward. I get to take my time.
Oh, yeah.
Seems
But
fair.
next up, I know for a fact we have my good friend Necrowind doing Super Mario RPG Armageddon hard mode defeat Smithy, which he recently got a new world record in.
Ooh.
So you're definitely going to want to watch that. It's going to be a really good run, and I'll be sticking around.
He'll stick around. I get to go back to my nap. I woke up at 5 a.m. for this.
I'm also going to go take a nap when we pass this off. But thank you guys so much for joining us this morning so far. Thank you, Sony, for doing an awesome Ocarina run. Thank you, Jay Shy, for the restream, Maddie for the comms and keeping me company. Really appreciate it. And chat for joining us. Thank you guys. We're going to have a quick little setup break here, and then we'll be back with Super Mario RPG Armageddon style. That's going to be some chaoticness. So you're going to want to stick around for that. Thank you, everybody.